Listen, change my diaper.
Listen, fucking, just don't change my underwear and lick the shit out of my ass.
It's time to talk about a man. A man with an ass.
This is the last stream.
Philip Bernell is a man.
Oh, God.
Philip Bernell is a man. Philip Bernell is a man with an ass. Yeah. Philip Bernell is a man. Philip Bernell is a man. Philip Bernell is a man.
About
TLC
with me
first. Why? Because he had a thirst. He stroked his dong until it burst. The camera was on. It was on the whole time, so everyone saw him stroking from behind. Oh yeah. Philip Bernell is a man. Philip Bernell is a man. Philip Bernell is a man with an ass. Support his family. Philip Bernell is a man. Philip Bernell is a man. Philip Bernell is a man. Please tip him for those groceries. Philip Bernell, he thinks you want to know about his day off, but you really don't. But he's Phil. He gets a thrill out of stroking his little Phil. Until he shoots a load that will spill on his DualShock 4. Oh no, he's Phil. Philip Bernell is a man. Philip Bernell is a man. Philip Bernell is a man with an ass. Oh yeah. Philip Bernell is a man. Delusions of grandeur, yeah. Philip Bernell is a man on Twitter. Pulsating chicken sandwiches are unsatisfactory to this man, even though he ate crappier stuff on his show. Oh no, he's Phil. Undercooked pizza, that's his thrill, but don't put too much sour cream on his sandwich. I meant honey mustard because he's Phil. He had a thrill. He didn't like his sandwich because the cheese did spill, but that wasn't cheese, it was honey mustard. Lay a turd out of his butthole. I don't know what that means. Suck a turd.
We're doing
out
$100
of his
shots.
butthole. And
They'll
now
be
he's gonna
discounted to
masturbate, but he can't because it's not May 1st. No thirst. Philip Bernell is a man. Philip Bernell is a man. Philip Bernell is a man with an ass. Don't you
I
dare
honestly
say
think if we
he's
did $100
uneasy.
shots,
he has gamer skills.
Actually, we did $50.
He once scored in a tournament. He placed fourth.
I'm doing
America,
$50 apple
but
juice
that
shots.
Makes no sense.
We'll probably make more money
playing
than Phil.
against all of America, but he did have a burst on May 1st where he stroked his dong until it burst. Oh, Philip Bernell is a man. Philip Bernell is a man.
I just thought of something. We'll go to men chatting for now.
You thought of something? Now it's just...
Yeah, I thought it was against YouTube's TOS for
Hi.
taking shots for money.
Oh, wait a minute. Holy shit.
I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm sure his trolls would have figured it out. But
Wait. Let's see. Is it against TOS? Let's see.
Wait, you know why my mic is muffled? Because it was up here. The mic was like 7 miles away from me.
That's a good start.
That's a good start. Congratulations. Listen.
Congratulations.
Listen, I'm doing $50 apple juice shots. I'll discount it to about $2 by the end of the stream.
Yeah, having the mic, especially a dynamic mic, which is meant to be literally like right in front of you, having it at the ceiling doesn't help. Birds, Natsu saying birds. Birds and men. I don't know if Sexy Coco. Yeah, Sexy Coco is here. I got your message, and yeah, you know when I actually first experienced Tetris Effect was on the Switch OLED, the SWOLED, and it looks just as nice, if not nicer, on the Steam Deck OLED.
Oh, I thought Tetris Effect was like a disability, and you saw something weird and you went ah.
No, it's actually a good remake of the Tetris game. It's actually not.
You bought it for me once.
I'm gonna buy your ass.
You don't remember that?
No, I don't.
It was we used it in a video. Remember?
Oh yeah. Oh, now I remember. Yeah, I had to buy you something else for that OLED, the SWOLED video too. I think. Dude, you always make my day, Lamau. Remember the girl from Predator Poachers who pronounced LMAO as Lamau?
Lamau.
Birds and men. Thank you, APCast94.
How is everyone? I'm waking up still. So
Yeah,
I have an
am I.
update. I have an update on the meeting with Jeffrey Dahmer. He's working. So he said, I've talked to him on and off for the last couple days. So I can basically confirm that I'm making a music video for him. It's not happening until like February.
So that's going to be awesome. I want to be in that video. I want to be like humping a tree in the background.
Well, what's crazy is when I come down there, I'm going to bring my Sony FX30, which
You're
is
going to come on me.
Okay.
Quantum 7th month transformation review USA. What happened?
Oh, he's been working out. You haven't seen his abs?
Oh man, I'm going to tell him I'm going to lick him. No, don't. I'm kidding. With him, he'll be like, "Oh my god, he wants to come." He'll actually go to YouTube, and be like, "ReviewTechUSA wants to sexually assault me." No, I don't. I'm joking. Quantum, victim television, narcissist tickled. I'm out of my mind. This is literally 2 minutes into this. I agree.
It's over.
It is over, but we gotta. I agree. I put it side by side with my SWOLED at the deck bodies to switch his screen. Also, the deck is 90 hertz and has HDR. Yeah, dude, Elden Ring HDR on the Steam Deck OLED. That fucks.
What?
Listen, that fucks.
I'm gonna fuck you.
Yeah, I know. Like we're gonna be like two bears in the woods. Wes says 500 3 a.m. I can't. I'm getting my place like deep clean tomorrow. There's no evidence.
Your hole?
Like my whole place is getting my whole apartment side is getting deep cleaned.
So what are we doing news?
Oh yeah, we're doing news.
Are they gonna you'll just have cleaners in the background?
The cleaners will be in the exact opposite side of the house, so you won't even hear it anyway.
Listen, have them clean your nose so there's no boogers in it like 90% of the time. Let's go.
Why, there are boogers in my nose right now?
Not now, but I digitally remove them in every episode now.
Just tell me, I'll go clean them out. I didn't even realize it. Oh. How do you digitally remove my fucking nostril fucking wonders?
There's ways.
Listen, stick your dick in my nostrils will clear them out.
What time is it? It's fucking 4 p.m. and we're gonna fuck already? Jesus Christ. That's usually a 9:30 thing. So you guys have no idea what you're in for today. You're basically, by the end of the stream, we're gonna be jerking off and screaming, "Come on us!" That's it.
Yeah, with I forgot who the fuck his name is. What Wes says? No, there's just no fucking way, dude.
What's Wes doing?
He wants 500 for 3 a.m. There's no even if I didn't have something to do in the morning.
No.
That's insane.
What, 3 a.m? So you want me to stream for 11 hours for $500?
Yeah, it's not worth it. Even if you were like 2,000, I would say no. I would be like, dude, I can't.
He says 500 to end the stream. Deal.
No. He's actually offered that a few times. I always say no.
One day you should just take him up for it. Just do it. Go, okay.
Mills Take Miami Part 3. Dude, we were watching Derek. That's like DSP superfan, the only one left. And
oh yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Why did I say it like that?
But no, it's justifiable. Yeah, he was watching he was watching DSP, I guess, while watching porn. And he typed in, now you may think at first, but I'll finish the explanation. He typed in the porn. He was looking for MILFs Take Miami Part 3. Now you may just think he was trying to be edgy and funny in the chat. No, because after he jerked off to MILFs Take Miami Part 3, he thanked the porn stars on Twitter for how amazing their video was.
Actually,
he was watching Phil while he was jerking off.
Oh, I saw something really disturbing by that guy, so I'm not going to talk about him anymore because it's.
Yeah, he has. No, I know what you're talking about.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Playlist of little girls.
Yeah, he's like telling little 7-year-old girls how sexy they look. I was like, yeah, okay, that's the end of that.
And Phil defends him for some reason. It's like, Because and I don't think it's anything nefarious. Phil is just an idiot, and he's just, oh, he's nice to me, so leave him alone. That's all that matters to Phil. I've always said that. That's why he's cool with, like, the quartering. He doesn't care that, like, what he's too stupid to look into the people that he is. So long as they're nice to him, it could be the Antichrist. And Phil's like, oh, the Antichrist was nice to me, so. So all he cares about is that if people kiss his ass.
Phil's the stupidest person we know on the internet. I mean, it's unreal.
He really is. And he thinks he's smart. He is a fucking moron.
He's so stupid.
Like, if I found out, like, even if they were nice here, even like if they were like, say, and I'm not. This is an as if example.
Holy
Sexy
fuck.
Coco. What?
I think I just had a stroke. Because it felt like I was in a tunnel and you were going, say, think, this is, blah. I think I had a stroke there. I was like, it's not ending.
Or you just had a connection issue. Now you made me totally lose my train of thought. What the fuck was I talking about?
What did you say?
Oh my God. Listen, go out in the freezing rain and come back with icicles on both your nipples. Yeah, what the fuck was I talking about, man?
I don't know. How stoned are you today for this?
I'm fairly stoned, but I could have been sober, and you like just. I was in the middle of a good story, and you like whipped out your dick, and now I don't. Oh, like say Sexy Coco. Okay, yes, I know exactly what I was saying. He's always cool here, but if I found out like behind the scenes he was like trying to hit up 12-year-old girls, I would still block him. I wouldn't be like, guys, don't talk about that in the chat. Like, no, that's like, yeah, that stuff could get you banned here, of course. And then Phil's like, hey, there's this really creepy pervert, but he's nice to me. And since I have a fragile ego, that's the most important thing. As long as my ego is stroked, I am happy. Philip, stroke me, Bernell.
I'd stroke the skin off his dick.
Oh, God. Oh, you just like, you know what? Here's the line. And here's where I go. I'm like hip thrusting the line. Jay's like, I'm good.
I'll do it. I'll do it. Wes, $600 to take the skin off Phil's dick. Let's go.
I can't. It's 4:16. I already feel like we're like 10 hours into this.
Oh, you should hear how it started before.
Oh my God. No, I can't do, dude. I can't do 1 a.m. Let me think about it.
1 a.m. 300 for 1 a.m. Fuck off. We just started. Why do people do that? 6 a.m. $500 for 6 a.m.
Okay, but let's talk a little bit of shop without going Philip Bernell. The benefit to that too is that not only do you get the breasts, yes, in my face.
Dr. Sexy Coco donated $15. A few weeks ago in Florida, I saw a sign in front of a restaurant that said Florida-style pizza. First off, I'm 10 miles from Manhattan, so no. Second, all Florida-style pizza is pizza, but then a guy on meth follows you home and stabs you for $3.57.
You ever had, dude, California pizza was garbage too, and we went like to a they're like, oh, you gotta go to California Kitchen, and then we went there and it was still shit. I'm like, what the fuck did I overpay for this cracker with cheese on it?
Listen, I'm putting cheese on you when I get there, and that's what you'll be.
Listen, put grated Pecorino Romano in my ass, and then fuck it, let's go.
What?
Listen,
wait, why? Is there a reason? Why am I Julie Childs? Why am I fucking you with pepper in your ass? Is that what you just said?
Not pepper. Pecorino Romano is cheese.
The smell is already going to be horrendous, and you want to make it worse. You want to make it worse. It's 4 p.m. We're talking about fucking each other.
No,
listen,
Wes,
you guys are in for it today. It's going to get out of hand. This is the last stream, 100%.
The 300 for 1 a.m. is on the table, but no, we can't go beyond that, Wes. It's fucking madness, dude. Like I said, I'm getting my place deep clean tomorrow, so deep clean my ass. Don't actually do it. Oh, God, I was yelling at Jay the other day for saying stupid shit, and now I'm doing it. I just told Wes to deep clean my ass. He's going to come over here with a brush and actually do it.
Actually, the FBI is going to show up there and say, what did you say?
I listened, man. I need a spray hose for my ass like I'm a giant gorilla.
I'm not taking that. I'm not doing it.
Listen, I pretend I'm an ape at a zoo and shave me.
Listen, when I come down there, I'm shaving you, 100%.
Wait, what's breaking news? Oh no.
What?
My favorite exercise is jumping on my ex-wife's car. It really works the car. Listen, that's how he got his abs, by jumping on her car every day to make sure she's not cheating on anybody. It's the I'm stalking my wife workout.
The internet. The internet, man.
Philip Bernell is coming, effective immediately, probably. He probably beats off right after his streams.
Yeah, we have evidence he does it before. Hey, let's get Boogie in here, or Wings. Where are they?
Boogie? How are we getting Boogie or Wings in here?
Just text them. Say we're doing a live stream.
I had Boogie's number a long time ago. I've lost it.
Yeah, it's 967-1111. Call pizza. Hey. Oh, you guys aren't American. Wait, you are. Sorry.
Walmart special stream. I know they're doing something. We'll watch it in a minute.
What's Walmart doing?
No, they're having the new Lolcow podcast.
Oh, I wouldn't mind reacting to that.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind reacting. I wouldn't mind reacting to you naked in my shower.
You're fucking out of it today. Today we're going until 5 a.m., Wes. Wes says 500 for 1 a.m. Dude.
Yeah.
Is it just for him? Just for him, he's all in.
Well, no, you'll get money.
Okay.
What do you think? No, you're going to get none of that. Of course you're going to get some of it.
5 dude,
not 5 a.m., 1 a.m. 5 a.m. I would tell him to go piss.
Listen, piss and send us the footage. Whatever happened with the serial killer? I have a meeting with him next month.
Whatever happened with the serial... Man, you meet a lot of people that look like serial killers. That's for shit sure. You've the ASRM... Well, actually, I found ASRM guy. Since you always call it ASRM.
Yeah, that guy kills people.
Dude, he is... Man, you kind of nailed it with him. He got really creepy. Oh. In the beginning, he just, like, talked about microphones. I'm like, all right, he looks weird, but he's just, like, ASMRing shit about microphones, so big deal. But then he went down, like, started, like, being, like, anti-trans, weird-ass videos.
He's a fucking lunatic. Do you remember we watched one last time, and he was like, I'm a girl with a penis and I'm trans. And you and I were like, wait, what?
Yeah, it's just like out of nowhere. He's like,
lost his fucking mind.
He's like, I'm a girl with a penis and I'm trans. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? Dude, you were talking about the quality of microphones and like how to EQ them. How did we go here?
I don't know, man.
Oh, listen. Stream 3 days straight, then pass. No, we would need. I would never. First off, like I don't want to die, and there's always every time there's a story about a streamer dying, it's usually because they try to do something like that. So hard
Listen,
pass.
When I come down there, we're streaming 7 days straight, basically.
In shifts.
Yeah,
I'm
gonna fuck you in shifts too.
500 for Rich to be trans.
Yeah, I mean,
Wes is ridiculous. That's oh my god. Listen, I'm gonna go play Tetris.
You're gonna play your balls. What did you get? The Steam Deck OLED?
Yes, I got the Steam Deck OLED.
Listen, accidentally buy 7 of them. Have 3 of them work. Let's go.
Dude, I can't believe the other one is totally toast, and I'm still waiting for an answer for the return, which is. I mean, I understand it was a holiday, so that's why I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. But
it'd be incredible if Gabe showed up with a new one.
Oh my god, I would lick his nipples in 3 seconds. Like that would be my first response. I would just be like, "Hello, sir." lick them like lollipops, and just walk away. That's it. Just walk away. Just
okay, rest in peace,
away.
John Andrew. Who's that? Rest in peace, John Andrew. Don't know who you are.
Hello, gentlemen. I am 9 hits into this ass grass. Anyway, it looks like Rick is being birthed by a giant Nintendo, and Jay is ascending. Good day, sirs. Hello, and Philip Bernell is bursting right there. He's mid-burst. He's about to climax right there at that image.
Listen, climax on me.
He climaxed on his controller.
Did you
Climax on my controller? No.
You climax on me? Remember your cat climaxed on you?
Yes, that actually happened. 500 to jump on the hood of your wife's car to then give relationship advice. Listen, yeah, hard pass. No, thank you. I'm the last person you want to go to for relationship advice.
I could probably give good head and relationship advice.
While giving head. All right, yeah. So let's watch. This is a video. There's like a series of these videos. I know it's Phil.
Tyler says, Rich, do you recommend RoboCop? Cop.
Yes, I don't personally think it's as good as a lot of people. Like, oh my God, it's amazing. It's very good and good enough to still recommend it, but it isn't like making me shit myself. And the one thing I don't like is that like the low settings on it are obnoxiously low. So if you want to play it at a smoother frame rate on the Steam Deck, it looks like a fucking N64 game.
5,000 for Jay to be on screen. Am I gone?
Yeah, why are you not there? That's so weird how sometimes I have to put the link in multiple places. Or did I? Oh, that's what I thought you were when you were being serious, and I thought your dick was going to flop out.
Oh yeah,
that he was just fucking around.
I should be on top of you.
Listen, you should be.
I am on top of you now.
Yeah. Oh shit. We missed listen, redo Derek's favorite porn as Dilf's Take Miami. Yeah, no thank you.
No thank you.
I can't believe he accidentally wrote that. So that means he was beating his dick while listening to Phil. Maybe watching him. Dude, that may be the lore that I always joke about coming. He may beat off to Phil.
Yeah, that's fine. At least somebody is.
He may be beating off to Phil, unironically.
I'll beat off to you. I'll beat you off. I'll beat myself off while beating you off.
Listen, go outside naked in the freezing rain with an erection and have ice hang off your dick. Let's go.
When I get upset, how do I manage my emotions? What I do is I immediately just start lashing out at everything and everyone around me. For example, during the Scorn stream.
What the fuck is all this?
About the fact that the game was degrading into a pile of dog shit.
Wait, what is that actually?
That's Gabe. I'm going to lick his nipples.
Why is Gabe on the screen?
I immediately turned and lashed out at my viewers. Oh my God, someone actually just said punishing is a skill. You're a fucking idiot. It wasn't a punish. If you actually think that was a punish, you should probably never watch a fighting game again and never fucking comment ever in a stream. When in reality, that's really stupid. That's very ungrateful. And it's very dumb to say stuff like that. But I'm a human that gets overwhelmed with emotion. So when I get overcome with emotion, it genuinely affects me.
He gets overwhelmed with emotion. He gets
The only time that happens is when he gets threatened divorce every night. Let's go.
Listen, and he wants to become, like, as he gets older, he says he's going to become a political commentator, allegedly.
Oh, no.
He can't handle people telling him he plays the game on fucking easy. Stop it, Phil. Immediately. Stop it.
Look at his fucking set. Look at it. He's a grown man. That's his set to this day. It's still like that.
I know, just with arguably better lighting. Keyword arguably.
Breasts.
Gabe Newell donated $15. Hey Rich, I just got a text from Sexy Coco informing me you're having a problem with your new Steam Deck.
One of them.
Have you tried shoving it up your ass? That usually fixes the problem. Get it all the way up there while you run your nipples. Vote hashtag Coco Newell 2024.
Gabe, you motherfucker. Obviously, I tried my Apple adapter, which is the proper wattage for it and amperage, so it's not going to damage it. Didn't work. And I tried the original adapter with it first, and the light flickered for a second, Gabe. Imaginary Gabe. And that was it. Nobody was home. It was like Phil's brain. There was nothing in there. Listen. Jerk off on stream and then tell people you were scratching your leg for 5 minutes. Let's go.
Some idiot in stream chat says, you know, you can't just say something's not true. You have to present evidence when everyone's been right about everything in the past. When everyone's been right about everything in the past, really. Let's just go through all the list of the insane, stupid shit that they say about me on a daily basis that's completely wrong. You're an idiot. Just because you believe.
Ban the ugly cat. Who's the ugly cat?
Oh, God. Terrence won't shut up about my cat. He keeps saying she's ugly.
No, your cat's lovely. I've seen plenty of pictures of your cat. I've seen your balls.
Do you like that photo? So the other day, this is how him and I send each other messages. I sent him a selfie in the mirror.
Completely naked. I didn't show his dick.
It barely almost showed the top of my dick, and I just sent it to him, and I said, what do you think about my body? And he didn't answer it. So then I said, listen, I'll fucking quit unless you acknowledge my body. That's how we chat. That's how we chat to each other while working. I just sent him a nude. He didn't react, and I threatened to quit.
Could you imagine if people worked like that at like fucking Polygon? It would be like there'd be lawsuits everywhere. Could you imagine? Oh my God, these two men were joking together.
I like the fact that I said I'll fucking quit unless you acknowledge my body. Could you imagine? Actually, that's complete opposite of what you could do at a job site nowadays, is what we do. Just realize that.
Yeah, I know. We're gonna talk about Phil. Sorry, Jacob. We're gonna be talking about that Lolcow podcast. I'm gonna.
Okay, that's interesting. We should do that. We should do you. We should do your family.
Well, okay.
Well, I just thought it's Christmas. It's Christmas. They might want in.
Grading into a pile of dog shit, and I liked it so much at the beginning, and then on top of that, I had a slow contributions night. I immediately turned and lashed out.
Oh God, here we go.
It's always. I immediately lashed out because I had a low contribution. Dude, he definitely has an addiction to something. Whether
cock.
Besides cock.
Hulk Hogan's.
I like Hulk Hogan's dick.
I love Hulk Hogan's dick.
I love Hulk Hogan's dick.
I love Hulk Hogan's dick.
And I would lick his taint.
And big taints.
And I would suck his balls.
I love Hulk Hogan's dick.
That's good. I'm glad I agreed to do this.
Oh my God, someone actually just said punishing is a skill. You're a fucking idiot. It wasn't a punish. If you actually think that was a punish, you should probably never watch a fighting game again and never fucking comment ever in a stream. When in reality, that's really stupid, that's very ungrateful, and it's very dumb to say stuff like that.
That's Phil. Phil is... Let me look at something
36 seconds into the video.
No, 100% there. Let me look at desktop. That's just Phil's fucking audio. I think he's finally fixed it. I mean, there's something these people could do in post. I could do a volume maximizer, but then it fucks up the screen.
Yeah, it's really low, isn't it?
Yeah, here. It's good. It's not going to be full screen, but it'll be full. Oh, there. Now it's actually full screen. I guess they fixed the bug.
Yeah, but I'm a human that gets overwhelmed with emotion.
And he's
when
still
I get
low.
overcome with emotion,
Fuck
and
you,
it
Phil.
genuinely affects me. I say and do stupid things.
It's quiet for us too.
Yeah, I could barely hear you. I could hear your
Some
dick
idiot in stream chat says,
It's louder now.
You can't just say something's not true. You have to present evidence when everyone's been right about everything in the past. When everyone's been right about everything in the past, really. Let's just go through all the list of the insane,
Is he on a
stupid
couch?
shit that they say about me on a daily basis.
Yeah,
that's
his set
completely
used to
wrong.
be so. His set. Actually, I kind of liked his set better if he just did better lighting. It was more casual. Now he just looks like a try-hard fucking middle-aged
wait a minute. His set. I like how we actually acknowledge it as this quote-unquote set. It's a fucking overweight, fat, shrimp-loving guy on a couch. A set is what you're on. Look at the fucking amount of work that went into. That's a set. Not a fucking guy on a couch who's about to get divorced.
But you get what I'm saying. Like, if he just did better lighting with that, I think that would look better, especially at his age. Now he just looks like hello, fellow kids.
I thought about all the cum on that couch.
Oh, there's a lot of cum on that couch. Listen, but it doesn't matter. You don't see the cum.
Cum and shrimp.
He should have had that other set earlier on, and the set here he should have now with better lighting. Just put some LEDs under where the foam is behind you, and that's it. Now you just look like you're trying to fit in with 20-year-olds and you're 42.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even... He literally goes to the dollar store and just puts...
Knickknacks.
Yeah, knickknacks in the background and thinks he's cool. Like, it's such an obvious tell about why he streams. You hear what I'm saying about that? It's like, if you actually cared about your show and branding... and you were smart enough, let's add that in there, you'd do a real set. Like, look at your set. When people see that set now, they're like, oh, that's ReviewTechUSA. You know what I mean? The blue and the black padding and all that. He doesn't even have the fucking mindset to put an actual setup. He just goes to the dollar store and puts knickknacks. He's like, yeah, this'll get the young boys to donate to my sex addiction to Hulk Hogan. It's like, I can't wait to... I'm going to fucking come to Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, yeah, brother, keep stroking your dick.
You know what he's going to do? He's going to come on a fake... Right. He's going to come on a wrestling belt and put it on his wife.
Listen, all ridiculous fucking jokes aside, like... He would have been better off at his age with what he has here... just with better lighting and some LEDs.
Listen, come on a wrestling belt, put on your wife.
Now he probably did. Now he just looks like a dork. He looked, at his age, he would look better with this, with just better lighting. Anyway, I've repeated myself like 37 times. Let's listen to Phil complain about something.
You're an idiot.
And there you go.
I can't stop laughing. I lost it. He comes on a wrestling belt, slaps it on his wife. Oh, God. Oh, God.
As soon as I hit the button, let's see if he complains. You're an idiot.
You just because you believe it doesn't make it true. It just makes you a fucking gullible idiot. So, you're an idiot. That's right.
How many times can you say you're an idiot in, like, a span of 30 seconds?
Apparently, it's guilty until proven innocent. That's what happens when you're a fucking brainless idiot. No, I'm not.
All right.
Oh, yeah. He's got new merch.
No, this is old shit.
I'm playing Sunshine right now. You will hear people in the next month.
What the fuck is going on?
Okay, that actually is funny. What is on the left? That's a glitch.
Yeah, that's how you sleep it.
That's how I'm going to sleep above you when I come to your house.
Promises to the patrons. He's done it again. He's stealing money.
I'm going to fuck you too. The king of hate. The king of hate. Oh, God.
Listen, imagine drinking out of that mug. Listen.
It looks... What is the image? Oh, I see it now. I was looking at it weird. I thought his actual full face was the mouth, and then the eyes were in the logo on top of the hat.
That's it. That's him beating the shit out of his own career.
And these people are pieces of human shit.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God. This is incredible, dude.
These people don't care if I'm playing Sunshine or not. These people are just people who are assholes who want to spin everything they basically can to say that I'm a bad human and I'm a thief or whatever. The usual people who make shit up. Here we go. Image? Fuck all these idiots. I'm literally banning every piece of shit who's in the stream chat who's just there to talk shit. You're gone. Because that's all I see. I know who these people fucking are. And they were waiting the entire pre-stream for me to answer this question to try to spin it negative. That's something that I did wrong. Fuck you. No, really. Fuck you.
Imagine you talk like this.
I mean, dude, I've had some moments. Okay, you're going to, if you live stream, you're human. It's going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
Live streams are unpredictable.
You lost your mind once.
A few times. I'll admit it. You know, listen, though. I'm going to lose my dick. Listen, I am going to lose my dick in your ass. But, like, but he has this almost like on a, let's say a few times a weekly basis where he's bitching. Like, again, it's the same thing with Boogie. Why would people want to tune into that? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. You know the thing about Phil, what I think we're getting to the end of the line with, it's with Boogie, at least his journey has been all over the place, you know, but now people just now are, it's like the end of the train wreck. You know what I mean? We're getting to the end of Boogie's story because there's nowhere he can go. He was the nice guy, then he was the weirdo, then he went from being the super nice guy to complete maniac on stream, and then he has, you know, his documentary and he's doing his redemption and blah blah blah. You know, at least that's going up and down. Phil's storyline is literally
at the last chapter.
Yeah, it's like there's nowhere to go. Like he could go like, I'm gonna be a good guy now, and then people are like, that's boring. And then he could just scream, and that's boring. He's got nowhere to go now, which I feel bad for because I honestly think it's the end of Phil in the next couple, I'd say, years. I doubt he'll be here.
2 years, I would say at most.
Yeah, like what's he gonna do? He's just gonna sit there and play games? Like, I don't think he has a small enough audience that will sustain him.
Or big enough, yeah. And it's.
So I meant like, you know, when his audience is like 5 people, I don't think there's like 5 people that'll stay there to support him.
Yeah, and he just kind of shuts anybody out who's remotely gives him any, like, even if they're giving him advice on a game, he'll be like, shut the fuck up, you're annoying. If you keep saying that, you're gonna get banned. And it's like, if you've taken away so many of your own customers, Phil, because of your fucking fragile ego. So you've whittled your audience down to like a handful of dorks that would sniff a fart out of your ass. And Derek probably wants it to do that and jerk off to it. And like, just that alone, Phil, you're so...
Breasts.
Yes.
Salin99 donated $15. Hey Rich, last stream you were asked if anyone paid to be on stream. That was me. I think it wasn't the money, but I caught you and Jay at a perfect time, mood. I hope you are using your shredded card pieces and Gabe's beard to revive the dead old. Burn.
Oh wait. Sorry, I don't understand the beginning of that. What happened?
I don't know. I'm not
did we say at some point
we had someone on, like, I don't want to make it like a thing where people could like pay to come on, you know?
Yeah, I'll pay to come on you.
Oh God.
No, I know what you're saying now. I get that. But is this person saying that we agreed to have them on after they donated or something?
I have no idea.
Is that what you mean? Let us know in the chat, because
yeah.
I don't remember. I don't even know what I did yesterday. So,
but Phil, you're so fucking tone deaf. You have this guy who's probably, unfortunately, if he's not already, going to be a sexual predator. Like, having playlists of young pretty girls, like children, and because he's nice to you and kisses your ass, he doesn't even really donate to you. You're gonna jump in front of a metaphorical bus for him just because your ego's stroked. You're such an idiot. This is what's killing your career.
Saylin says, yeah, it was about 4 weeks ago. So, sorry, 4 weeks ago we said you could come on the show? Is that what happened? I do recall something of that nature. We said, yeah,
maybe
next. We said, I think we actually said next, like another time, because we weren't prepared. And guess what? We're not prepared today either. But
come on, me. But, yeah, let me play the video. But yeah, like, not getting rid of Derek. I guess it's actually what it's really weird that he wants to be called that. It's the stupidest fucking, like, why wouldn't you want to be called Derek as opposed to Derek? But whatever. Yeah, like, ban that motherfucker, dude. And you won't, and that's what people fucking laugh at you for. This is why your career is almost at an end.
Fuck you.
He was on.
Fucking pieces of shit.
Said.
You're only here to make me look bad.
They keep saying he was on.
Run
I
off
guess.
and make your fucking bullshit videos that are completely factually incorrect. I never promised I was playing Sunshine in January.
And then, come January, I play Super Mario Sunshine, which it seems a lot of people want to see.
So, fuck you. All right.
Oh God. No, dude, yeah. And then Darich was talking about how he thinks like cam girls. He would like tell him what he thinks their pussy tastes like. He would say, "Oh, I bet your pussy tastes like Trader Joe's tacos." Yeah, Phil, that's someone you ban. That's someone you ban.
Yeah, but is that guy giving him money?
No, he just kisses his ass. That's why Phil likes him.
Oh, that is weird.
That's the thing here. That's what. If money was the most, and Phil's obsessed with money because he has a fucking gambling addiction. Let's just keep it real. But the most important thing to Phil is to have his ego stroked. If you do that, you're his best friend. And
I'd like to stroke him.
Don't say that, please.
Do we have his phone number, by the way? Can we call him?
No.
Go to hell.
Do no one post his number in the chat, please, if someone has it.
Get the fuck out.
You're quite rude.
Anonymous says it's a...
Because that's fucking happened before.
Really?
We've talked about, yes, people start posting a person's number. I was like, what are you doing? Stop. Even if it's fake, don't do it.
Plinko machine. I got an anonymous $1 tip. It's supposed to knock you around. They didn't disable the jetpack. Mario can't use it while he's being knocked around or sliding. The game's moving how it's supposed to. Wrong. Wrong. Did you not see me glitch and bounce off of the spikes? Yes, the physics. Oh my god, someone should be anonymous. The physics are not glitched. Well, you're blind. You're blind. You're watching.
You're blind.
How would anyone watch this? Like, actually enjoy it, though? Like, I understand we watch it because it's a fucking train wreck. But
how do you watch it unironically, you mean?
Yeah,
like you go
how
there.
Yeah, like, let's just say you didn't know anything about Phil, and you just tuned in to Phil. He's a terrible streamer. It's just terrible.
Yeah, he's not... Imagine having such a fragile ego that if the audience isn't talking about you or what you're doing, you're mad at them.
Yeah, like when I used to stream on my channel, which I did for, I think, maybe a year and a half, I only had like 60 to 80 viewers on stream, but I think because I was super entertaining, they enjoyed it. Like, no one ever complained, like, this is boring, let's do something else. But I just can't imagine somebody coming to Phil's stream other than to see how shitty he is based on all the knowledge about him out there. You know what I mean? It's like, that's why I'm saying, like, I feel bad for the guy because he's at the end of the line.
And he has no idea, too.
Yeah,
he's desperate, but
yeah.
he has no idea why he knows he's at the end of the line, but he doesn't understand why. Is the best way to put it.
Ah, man. The thing is, though, he doesn't understand that. You know, I'm starting to think, do you think maybe he's starting to say certain things because he knows that the meme channels will cover it, which will get people to his channel?
No.
You don't think that's a possibility at all?
Nope.
You don't think at all? He's not smart enough to even do that?
No, he's too stupid and has too much pride.
Jesus Christ.
No way. I assure you, he would not. Just like he says he wants to stop talking about drama, and then the next day he'll talk about, like, side-scrollers or something like that. No, he has no self-awareness. He's not smart enough to do that.
He's got delusions of grandeur.
He does. I'm going to open up his grandeur and lick his hole. And I told you to stop doing that.
Yeah, well, yeah, allegedly you're going to do it. Listen, you and I pin Phil down and lick his holes.
No, we are not, Phil. We're not going anywhere near you. We're not licking any of your holes. I wouldn't want to lick your fucking hole even if you wanted it licked.
How much for Wes to lick his holes?
No. God.
Wes, how much? 500?
Wait, so Wes pays me so he can go lick his holes?
Yeah, I'm just seeing if you guys. I'm just seeing if you guys are awake. We're trying to get Wes to pay us 500 so he could lick Phil's holes. Let's go.
Oh my God. Phil probably likes his asshole licked too. You know that.
Oh, here we go.
Dude, they're gonna. You know what's gonna happen? They're gonna get like Panda Lee from on like the Lolcow podcast. She's gonna be like, "Yeah, Phil always wanted a salad toast."
Oh my God.
He's like, I used to have to do tongue tornadoes to his asshole. Then he'd fart in my face.
You're fucking. You're gone.
I am.
It's over.
I am on Neptune, and you're on my anus. Let's go.
Listen.
With your eyes
Jesus
closed.
Christ.
You think that the physics aren't glitched,
Keemstar's
you are
beard
really
smells like
blind.
shit.
probably. No, he actually, that he, like, fucking is probably obnoxiously hygienic with that beard. So that shit probably smells like the dye. It just smells like the dye he uses in it.
I dye my beard too, Keem, just so you know. We could dye our beards together and fuck. Call me.
Oh. God. He's going to have the...
Remember you turned him gay? He admitted it?
Yeah. It's just like... I'm not homophobic or anything, but when you actually make me think... When you actually turn me gay, I get nervous.
You literally got Keemstar on stream admitting that you turned him gay.
Yeah, I made Keemstar question his sexuality. With AI images, no less. Today's Lolcow episode is about we're gonna watch it. After this, it's only another 3 minutes, which means it'll take us 6 months
5
to get
hours.
through it. We'll watch that next, which will take us.
Put mayo on my ham sandwich and fuck me.
Listen, like my friend fucked the sandwich in a cup.
What? What?
You know about that story.
Oh, intro guy. Yeah.
No, not intro guy. My friend Dan. He's
great. Your buddy Dan's loving the fact you just doxed him.
Oh, I've talked about this a billion times with Dan before. My audience knows.
Here's a question. Actually, sorry. When I come there, and
I'm gonna come on you. Can I finish my fucking story about him fucking a sandwich?
No, you've told the story. I'm saying, could you get Dan down there off screen fucking a sandwich while we're live?
Yeah, of course. I swear to God, dude, I fly him in for a show. I fly him in to do shows.
To fuck a sandwich.
Could you imagine? He's just sitting there, like, he has the shorts on, but you can't see anything. So I don't think it would be against YouTube TOS. But he's just there, like, fucking humping a sandwich, like right where my keyboard is.
Yeah. Well, there's that.
Then he just walks out. He's like, "Yeah, Rich, I'm finished." Because he's like this big dude. He's this big Puerto Rican dude, but he has kind of like a soft-spoken voice. Rich, it's Stan. I fucked a sandwich in your studio. You put some mayonnaise on the bread, and it kind of feels like a wet pussy. So, so I fucked it in your office, so no one saw. Hope you didn't mind. I was sleeping in my car.
Clover's being a jerk.
Wait. Now he sleeps in his car, or what?
He did for a little bit. I mean, he's married. He's married with kids now. But
oh, great. Just keep doxing him. Great.
What? Just keep doxing him. I'm not like, yeah, he's married with kids on this road, but
someone's gonna go there and fuck him and call him a sandwich. Let's go.
He's gonna have a sandwich fucking contest with someone from my audience. On your mark, get set. Thrust.
We all know Terrence is going to win that one. Listen, Colin says, what internet do you use? I'm currently with AT&T, Air, and Verizon. What internet do you use? You asked that twice. I'm currently trying out. What's he talking about? Is he talking about a Phil joke
I use Fios. I don't know if he's talking about a Phil joke, but I use Fios, because I have literally no other options, because the only other competition around here does not have the same upload speeds.
Listen, uploading my ass. Mr. Face says 2 questions. Why is Keemstar being gay not on the soundboard? That's actually true. Also, who went bald first? Rich or intro guy?
Me, way earlier. Intro guy still had a full head of hair for a lot of the 2010s. He didn't really lose his hair until like 2017.
I can't wait to fuck him.
Yeah, I can't. I want to. Where did that come from?
I was thinking about I was thinking about slapping a rope on his head. Listen, oh
my God.
This is how it actually is typed. Ken and Jay share a bunk and rise below me. What? Who? You want to share a bunk with me or Rich? I'm so lost.
I want to share a bunk with Bill Gates and fucking pinch his nipples. What's your other...
Well, he's dead, so...
No, I have the... Well, he's dead, so... yeah, Jeffrey Epstein. We used to butt fuck each other. Listen. Dude, no, I only have Optimum. And their upload speeds, unless you go to some, like... Even, like, their business class is still not as good as Fios for their consumer upload speeds. So what the fuck do I do? I still have yet to get that part of the cord under the fucking ground.
You fuck me.
I give up. Like, I'm just thankful that it's cold out and the grass isn't going to grow anymore. And I'm just going to have to deal with it in the spring. Listen, spring into my... Listen, get a hard on. I'm going to spring onto your penis.
You're hornier than I am.
I'm actually not horny at all, to be quite frank.
I'm a fucking machine right now.
You're Jay is fucking a fleshlight under his seat, confirmed. I was watching DSP play Street Fighter 6. People complained about someone, and Phil said, "I don't know what you guys are talking about. I'm going to ban everyone if you're not talking about me or the game."
No,
dude, no, I've seen him do it. No,
how do you pronounce that guy's name?
Susha.
Oh.
The Y is silent. Susha.
Why is it there?
116.
Then? That's what I want to know.
Listen, I'm gonna stick my balls on your head silently. Jay, not you, Susha. All taste is optimum. My company sells both files, and I stick with files. Trust. I know, and their customer service is fucking garbage. Like, it's your job to put the line under the ground. Why do I have to call and beg you for you to do it, and you still don't do it? This has been going on since 2019. Whose dick do I need to suck to get it done?
Yeah, I'll do that for you. What? Me.
No, I'm not sucking your dick. You don't work for Fios. I'll suck the CEO off.
Oh, God.
Do I need to blow him? Do I need to... we'll gargle his fucking nuts to get the fucking cord put under the ground. I don't understand why something so basic that should just be done as soon as you connect it. You should have the dig-up team there waiting. I don't care if it costs... because this is going to cost you extra. How many times have I had the cord fixed? That costs you a lot of money, you idiots. Instead of just having someone here once to dig it, to connect it and dig it up. Or bury it. Whatever. Fuck you. Christ almighty.
Are you done?
No.
Okay, go for 4 more minutes about the cable. Go.
Dude, because I'm going to sound like Phil, but I make my living through the internet. I would like to not have to worry about the goddamn fucking cord.
Listen.
Bury it when you throw the rope. When you shoot the rope, bury it.
Listen, I'm going to shoot a rope on you, and you're going to bury it in your ass.
With a shovel.
So yeah, the CEO's watching for sure. So
listen. FiOS CEO. Listen, it's on the table. I'm not really into sucking cock, but I will suck your cock to get that cord buried. Just saying.
Here's my shirt, by the way, guys. I'm wearing a Resident Evil 2 classic shirt. This shirt's actually fucking amazing. Look at that. The sleeve. What's on this sleeve? Oh, it's an eyeball. Fuck.
So yeah, basically, them not doing their job paid for your mom to get a helicopter ride. Hope your mom enjoyed that helicopter ride for my unburied cable that was paid for by Fios.
Dr. Sexy Coco has a lot of money, doesn't he?
He does. Well, look at his chest and look at how muscular it is. You'd have money too. If you
is that really his chest?
No, it's my chest.
Okay.
Listen, I am a sexy man. All right.
Terrence says, "I'm now convinced when Jay gets there, him and Rich are fucking for sure." Well.
Yeah, we're gonna play Guile's theme while he fucks me in the ass. Gates and Epstein butt fucking probably one of the least disturbing things about happening on that island. Yeah, sadly. And it wouldn't shock me if that happened too, because
how's Dead Man doing today?
And
I hope it doesn't go off the rails.
And you know the thing is like it's a beautiful place minus the horrors that happen there, but who the fuck wants it? Who the fuck would want Epstein Island, you know?
I know one guy. His name's Darridge.
Yeah. Well, if Darridge had that money, he'd probably be the next Epstein. Anyway, that's fucked up to say, but probably true.
audience ever? Yeah, all the time. Why are you being a jerk? Stop that. All right, Kippover apologized in stream chat, so I accept your apology, Kippo.
This is fucking childish. Wait, somebody apologized to me in the chat, so I accept your apology. Like,
yeah, it's literally like a teacher in a class.
It's unreal. I can't believe. So this is why people still watch him, because you wait for.
It's kind of like a fetish. I think he has like a fetish for this because he likes. I literally think he may get turned on by getting his ego stroked. He gets hard. He gets a half chub at least. Like he's like, oh yeah, they're thanking me. They're saying they're sorry. They worship me. They're watching a man in his late 30s at this time playing.
Yeah,
Super Mario Sunshine.
You actually might be onto something, and then onto me. But yeah, I agree.
Oh, dude, that's really what this is about. Like, yeah, the begging because he has his stupid fucking sweaty man addiction, allegedly, even though it's almost guaranteed, but allegedly. But he also likes the power. He rather have, and that's the thing, he can't handle not having control. That's why he'll never have like 800 plus people in his audience ever again. Because he'd rather have 200 people that worship the farts out of his ass than have 4,000 people that he can't control what they're talking about. It's really fucking weird.
How many people watch his show maximum?
If he's playing a fighting game, like 500. If he's a normal fucking game, like 300 to not like maybe not even.
Yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't have big. I mean, not that I have huge numbers. I go from like 600 to 1,000. Knock over your mic on my ass.
Yep.
But yeah, he has super, and he's not even. And the thing is, I don't have big numbers, but I engage with the audience and the super chats and stuff like that. People super chat him. If he doesn't like what you're saying in the super chat, or if you're asking a question, like, hey, I saw this on Side Scrollers. It's not even a troll. They're just asking a question. He'll just, you could give $20, he'll just ignore it.
Yeah. I mean, that's just, he's just not smart. It's that simple.
And what do you think people are going to do? They're going to be like, all right, fuck this guy. He's just going to ignore. I'm going to spend money for him just to ignore me because he didn't like one thing I said. Goodbye.
See, I don't think he understands the dynamic between a streamer and the viewer. He doesn't understand. It's not like the viewers, quote unquote, own us or we're expected to do anything for them. But you are the fucking show, Phil. And you and I know that we're the show. And we do the stupidest shit on here to make people laugh. That's as simple. That's it. That's the log line of our show. If you were like, what's that show about? Two idiots making people laugh. That's all we do, right? Sometimes we get sillier. Sometimes we give advice.
Get serious.
Yeah, it is what it is, and people now know what the show is. But Phil to this day still doesn't know his own audience. I can't believe it.
Hold on, John is saying, "Oh wow, Rich talking about DSP for the 1,000th time. How original, John." You know what, John? We're gonna talk about John.
Okay.
It's time to talk about. It's time to talk about John. John
is a man.
John is a man.
Yep.
More than likely, John has an ass.
Oh, that's confirmed.
2 feet, I believe John has.
Yep. Well, I hope. Let's say it's diabetes.
You know, he may have he may have more than 2 nipples. He may have 3, he may have 4.
Well, wait. The odds of that are very slim.
So we'll just go with 2. So John is a man.
Yeah. There you go. There you go, John. You happy?
Where's the bird? The bird is not on the fucking table.
Well, that bird's dead. That bird's dead.
I killed all the fucking birds. I want to hear more about John. Well, John, I don't know. He may have a hairy ass. You got to ask John. That I don't know.
It depends if his wife shaves it.
Listen, I have a hairy ass. I used to have a hairier ass.
This my super chat.
I would buy that island in a millisecond and make it a resort getaway for legal as an over 18 Chinese pussy and only. Why only Chinese? Do you have a hots for Chinese women?
Maybe he's got a fucking Chinese fetish today. That's okay.
Well, I like his. like Hispanic women for the big titties and the booties.
Yeah, yeah. Anything else to add to that?
No, what the fuck are you talking about? What did I have to add?
Well, I want to know if you...
I prefer Hispanic women usually.
How many teeth in each woman that you date?
How many teeth in each one? How many teeth in each woman?
Yeah.
Just one, so they could open up a can of beer for me. And bite off my dick if they get mad at me.
Oh.
No, you probably talked about
That's
this already, but what's going on with Jay and making vids for that guy? Jeffrey Dahmer, it's probably going to happen. They're having a meeting when? In January, you said?
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, there's a lot of people here now, so I'll update you guys. So I talked to James over the last couple of days. He's super busy with his live show coming up and working. So it looks like in the next 2 weeks we're going to have a first meeting just to see how it goes. I think realistically we'll shoot something probably in February. So
shoot ropes.
Yeah, we're going to shoot ropes together, and he's going to just want to take some pictures of me.
Yeah, whoever comes further gets to film.
But expect a music video, for real. I'm going to make a music video for that guy.
God, I wish I could be in it.
Dude, I'm coming to your house and coming in your house, right? So I'm bringing my Sony FX30, which is a cinema camera. So when I'm down there, I'll shoot you with my...
What? Jesus Christ.
No, I'll film you for the video.
He'll
Troll
film my
McTrollington
breasts.
donated $15.76.
Christ.
Once I went on
Ted,
Phil's
man,
stream
Jesus
and
Christ.
I donated him my usual trademark $3.50 saying, "I think you are a great streamer who has serious gaming skills. Respect." And he said obviously a troll and banned me permanently.
Really?
Yeah, speaking of which, dead man, chill.
Oh.
I have a Chinese peasant fetish? What the fuck does that mean?
Wait.
Yeah,
Oh,
dead man just
Dead man's
man.
losing. Well, you know what? That's fine. I mean, that's if he wants that.
I don't. What the fuck does that even mean? Anyway.
I think he's telling us his fetishes.
Well, yeah, I assume that part.
That's all I got from that.
Personal apology for the jerk comment. I apologize. You're not a jerk. I'm sorry. I overreacted because I am no chill Phil, as you know.
Did he just say he's no chill Phil? Did he just say he's no
Yep.
chill Phil?
Yep.
Oh, that's as corny as Blockafeller Records.
Yep.
Listen, I'm gonna go. Listen, I'm gonna go fucking get a deal with Blockafeller Records. Let's go.
Stop insulting random stream attendees. I apologize. Sincerely, Kipover. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Oh my god, here come the fucking Nintendo idiots. The Nintendo Defense Force in the stream chat. You're just inept. You can't see. You don't know what you're supposed to be doing. Shut the fuck up.
Stop insulting random stream attendees.
Are the mods asleep? Do you not see this guy in the stream chat with an offensive name? I swear sometimes mods like they're wearing fucking blinders or something. Not paying any...
Yeah. Hey, Phil, you paying those mods?
God.
You paying any of those mods? I'm not paying my mods. They want a mod, they can. They don't want to, that's fine.
Did I
You know
just
what
hear
I mean?
a crow?
No, it's my microphone. I need to grease it.
I'm gonna grease your crow.
What?
What the fuck? It sounded like a fucking crow. It just flew in your room and fucking took your eyes out. I got scared. Are you okay?
No, I need to put some lithium grease on that. It'll keep it permanently lubricated.
Lithium grease? That sounds something that my depression could use. Listen, put lithium grease on my depression and fuck me.
Oh god, you're getting the fucking Phil song.
It's time to talk about a man.
Oh, no.
A man with an ass.
Yes.
Philip Bernell is a man. Philip Bernell is a man.
He isn't.
Philip Bernell is a man with an ass. Yeah. Philip Bernell is a man.
Where's the fucking bird?
Philip Bernell is a man.
No.
Philip
Stop the
Bernell
music
is a
for
man.
real. Stop
who
it.
had
I
a
gotta
thirst
ask
in
you
me
something.
first. Why? Because he had a thirst. He stroked his dong until it
Till it
There's
burned.
the bird.
The camera
There's
was
the bird.
on. It was on the whole time, so everyone saw.
What do you have to ask me?
Where the fucking bird is.
It's in my ass.
Imagine Wes asks you how much to put the bird up your ass. Just the head of the bird.
Yeah, well, that's not happening. So don't even try to gaslight him into doing that. Thanks.
Wes, 500 for the bird.
No, go, you have fucking a bird. Go put the bird's hole. I'll give you the whole. I will PayPal you the 500. If Wes is like, yo, 500, just put the tip of the bird's head in your hole. Go ahead, go do it. Here, I PayPal you 500, champ. Go ahead, go stick a.
Look,
go literally stick a bird in your head.
Listen, he's having an anal bird meltdown right now.
Go ahead.
That's what just happened.
Listen. Have Ice Poseidon put his nose in your ass. It would be worse. Let's go.
Oh, God.
He has a big nose, man. I mean, look, I have many of my own body flaws. I know, I'm well aware.
Oh, God.
But he has a giant nose.
Oh, God.
And he has a deep voice, too. He has a lot of testosterone. I bet you you know what? I'm going to say it. I bet you he has a big cock.
Well, thanks for watching, guys. Listen, put Ass Man's gold, put his teeth blood on your face. Let's go.
Yo, I can't believe that's what's on his walls, dude. I can't believe that's what's on his walls. Yeah, I wake up in the middle of the night.
Cucumbers.
And I just smear my tooth blood on my wall.
It's got to be the weirdest thing that I've seen on the internet.
That is,
It's weird.
I actually think he's a very nice guy. You know, and I actually even watched some of his React content. He's one of the few reactors I watch because I like, you know, he actually says shit that's interesting. But, yeah.
I can't believe Dead Man. I have a Chinese peasant fetish. What does that mean? What does that mean? Explain yourself. What does that mean? You're into... I need to know more.
Listen,
I think Dead Man's lost his mind today, but that's just me.
Yeah, me too.
I'm playing this fucking game. Why do people ask me to play it? What is wrong with you people?
Top nominee was Super Mario.
Yeah. How dare people like a good Super Mario game? It's not. I don't like it.
Oh my God!
But but I know Super Mario Sunshine is a well-made game. You could
listen.
What?
Dead Man says, "Poor, uneducated, dirty women." What the fuck?
Dead Man.
Okay. Okay.
Dead
Man.
I gotta ban you.
What? For that? I asked him and he answered. Don't listen. I'm sticking up for him in this one. Don't ban him yet.
All right, you're warned.
I asked him. I go, "What is it about?" He told me. That's what it is. He doesn't
warned.
He likes dirty women.
Sunshine.
Cherry Juice in the Super Chat says you should try the one chip challenge like wings. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, and I don't do challenges because I'm not a fucking idiot. That's
Well, yes, you are.
He says he'll be quiet. Okay, he's done. He's done. We're done with him. He's good.
Yeah, like you're pushing like the racist shit, dude. You've done that before in other directions as well, I've noticed.
Oh, is that what he's doing? Oh.
Yeah, how did that totally go over your head? You're like the most observant person on the planet.
I didn't put two and two together.
and that kind of and like that racism kind of should have slapped breast again.
Fuck.
Rich and Jay Fanfic Part 1 donated $15.
Oh, God.
Our story starts with Rich driving home. He has a
Here we
throbbing
go.
but not raging boner. He's thinking of Jay. He calls Jay on FaceTime. Jay answers. He's in full screen. Rich sees Jay's dick print through his sweatpants. They stare. To be continued.
They stare. Rich wouldn't have pants on by that moment. Who wrote this shit?
All right. No one's getting banned. Relax. It's a warning. No one's getting banned.
I'm just going to go on the record here. What he said, was it racist? I don't really think so, but I think adding the word in there is a bit weird. And I think he's lost his mind, and he says he'll be quiet. That's the end of that.
I'm also concerned because I know that now the slippery slope is now being slipped down, and where will the slipping stop?
Well, we know where it'll stop. It'll stop right now because there, he says, "Rich, that was not my intent, I swear." Listen, if he's into dirty women, that's one thing, but don't add it. We don't need to hear the rest of what your thoughts are on that.
Why is it that so many retro YouTubers are so full of themselves or are weirdos? Because...
Oh, God. I can answer this.
All right, answer it. Yeah, I'm curious.
Well, my opinion on that matter, because a lot of people have asked me that question before. I think it has to do with the fact that they are retro YouTubers who usually sit in front of collections, and it's about some sort of egotistical thing. I honestly think it's
so strange.
Well, I think it's an egotistical thing. They think, like, look at my collection. It's going to bring me a lot of eyes and attention. I mean, look at people like beat-em-ups. Remember beat-em-ups had a small collection. Then he became popular, and his collection just got fucking massive. You're telling me he plays all those games? You know, like
no, his ego.
It's an ego thing. Metal Jesus Rocks collects so much shit. Does he play it all? I bet he plays less than 5% of the shit he buys. And I'm not shitting on them. I'm just saying I think there is some sort of connection.
Do you think he puts like the NES Max stick like?
Oh yeah, I already know where this is going. Right up his ass as he plays.
No, not up his ass. Like he puts it under his moobs, so like his nipples are on top of it, and he's sitting there playing like Double Dragon, and his breasts are jiggling on the gray part of the NES Max.
Listen, he's gonna turn his wife into a couch.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, we have a joke that Metal Jesus is a serial killer. That's just
what's up, guys. Metal Jesus rocks it. I was beating off on my son in my sunroom. I don't know. Whatever. Listen.
No, he goes, Metal Jesus rocks, and I'm back with another episode. Dude, can I just say something to the people that used to watch my show when I started my show and I went, JKB, back with another episode? If you've heard that before, I stole it from Metal Jesus. Think about it. Metal Jesus, and I'm back with another episode? That's what he says. There you go. So anyways, there's my answer to that question. I think all the retro, community is sick of that shit, but yeah. Well, that's my what do you honestly, what do you think? Do you think it has visually speaking, let's go over the history of the retro community very quick here. It started, the first person that ever did it was Johnny from Happy Console Gamer, who sat in front of his video games. Maybe not the first person, but the first person that became...
Yeah, he's a cool dude, though. I don't think he's doing it.
No, I'm not. Let me just finish.
And I like RGT85. He's another one of the real ones, and so is John, Spawnwave. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but let me finish with what I was saying.
No, I'm saying what someone's talking about in the chat. You can continue and stare at my penis like it's a portrait. Let's go.
So what I'm saying is, if you look at his show versus fucking Wood or Pat or all that crap, he never uses it to be like, look how cool I am. But like the other people, it's the exact same thing as what I said about Phil's set. Phil goes out, buys all these stupid knickknacks and a bunch of crap, puts it behind him, and goes, look at me, I'm a gamer. You know what I mean?
Well, I think Dreamcast guy is cool. I just fuck around with him here, with him flexing in the rain and stuff like that, because I'm just busting chops. But I like Dreamcast guy. I like Classic Game Room. Someone else was there that I like too, that they said. Anyway,
before I get angry.
Yeah, basically what I was getting at is like, Happy Console Gamer started that trend where everyone was like, oh, I'm going to sit in front of my game stuff. But the difference was that he was legitimately the first person to do it he's a cool guy. He does amazing videos, and he actually plays so many fucking games, and he knows everything about them. You know what I mean?
He's very well versed.
Oh yeah, so let's I don't mean to shit on him, but if you went to Metal Jesus and said, can you explain this game that you talked about more than the script you wrote? Guaranteed he'd be like, I gotta go. Like, I doubt he knows much about game as much as you're led to believe he actually does based on his visuals from the show. You know what I'm saying here?
And it's just weird how with Metal Jesus is that there's this like hierarchy in his I know stories which I'm not going to get into, but if you want to talk about an ego, his name is literally the Metal Jesus. Like, I mean, that should explain it enough to you guys. I'm not going to get into the details of it, but he's like an egomaniac, probably. Dude, when he's naked, he probably looks like a caveman.
Oh, God. Listen, when he's naked, you can lean 5 original Game Boys on his stomach. Let's go.
Listen, man. Oh, my God.
But yeah, let me just put this out there to everybody watching. How many people? 935. Go watch a retro gamer And then ask yourself right after, does that retro gamer actually like video games still, or are they just doing it for the attention? And I know for a fact, and I'm not going to say who, I could name about 5 shows you guys watch where the creators don't give 2 shits about the games they play and basically know a fraction of what you think they know about gaming.
Sexy Coco, another thing too. Play Elden Ring in vivid mode with HDR on the Switch or the Steam Deck OLED. You'll lose your fucking mind. It looks as good, if not better, than even that Tetris effect. James Rolfe, I still love James. Still love the nerd. It's kind of like The Simpsons. It's the best way to describe the nerd. It's like it's not as good, but it's still good, and I'll watch it.
Well, what happened with the nerd was, I think that he was just overwhelmed, so he went to Screenwave and said, help me with it. And naturally, those guys writing and making the show are not going to be as good as James. So that's why the show's slightly different when they came on board. So what's my opinion on him, since you asked? I think he's a weirdo in real life. Not in a bad way. He's just a weird guy.
I've always thought he was nice. Like, yeah, he's
nice.
I'm awkward in person too.
Well, maybe it's just because he doesn't like to meet people. But every time I've met him, he's always like, yeah. He's very weird, but he's cool. I have nothing against him. I think he's brilliant with what he did with his show and stuff. I just think, the writing and some of this is questionable. I at one point almost was going to go to Screenwave and pitch them like, hey, please let me come and fix the show. But I never did that. And if you're wondering why the fuck I would do that, I've helped a lot of retro gamers behind the scenes with their shows. A lot more than you could imagine. So, do you guys like Pete Dorr? Yeah, Pete Dorr's amazing. I think he's stuck in like 2002. But other than that, he's cool. Razor says, gaming historian, the most chilled retro, I meant. Yeah. I'll give you a story about the gaming historian stopped me from throwing a table on the owner of Screenwave's head. So there's a story. Enjoy that.
Well, yeah, try it, Sexy Coco. And there's something in the UK, too. There was some woman I used to know that was from the UK that different accents there let people know that what class you're from. Like, there's different kind of British accents. Like, where there's one, so depending on your brogue, I think is the proper word. Like, if how you sound is a call for what class you're from. It's very strange. Imagine just because of how you like your accent that people are like, oh, you're a lower class. Isn't that bizarre? I was like, holy fuck.
I have the FX30, not the FX3.
False. It was Pete Dorr. What about Pete Dorr?
I don't know.
Blake 316. You should actually be. Pete Dorr was first. Pete Dorr. I remember watching Pete Dorr in like 2000.
Yeah, that's debatable. I don't think Pete Dorr was first. I think Pete Dorr was like right around that time, like maybe a month or two after. But
let's put it this way: they're both the fucking OGs. Okay, I think I remember watching Happy Console Gamer before Pete Dorr, but that's just me. But then again, I've watched the Irate Gamer before the Nerd. But
so Len999 says 1 month so far until you leave YouTube to go. Okay, I don't know what that means. Always willing to do a part 2 of my Martha Stewart interview. Jay called me that when I was on the show. I have no fucking clue what you're saying, dude. What is he talking about?
Jay or Rich, pick a number between 1 and 25. 12.
13. Hey, Jay. Okay, we did that one. Rich, that is not my intent. Thank you, dead man. We love you. Dr. Sexy Coco says, good call.
Yeah, I read that one. I read that.
Okay, we're caught up. Just make sure.
Brendan Sutton, not wrong in the UK. I've been to London. Yeah, she's from the UK, so I don't know why she would make that up. I'm like, man, there's a fucking, like, by your accent, they'll judge what class you're from. Human beings are fucking stupid.
Oh, yeah. I've given up on humans fucking 10 years ago.
Oh man, I've given up on humans my entire life. Let's go. Anyway, here's speaking of a human that's given up on things.
It's not the kind of content I put out. So no, we're not doing one chip challenge. You take the one chip and shove it up your ass for all I care. How about that?
Imagine just like you guys have asked me to do that. I'm like, nah, man. I've heard some really. You could bring lad in the hospital. Someone died from doing the one chip challenge. I'll do like the bugs and shit like that, which I still have that dehydrated spider there. Oh fuck, that's one of the promises I did.
That's
I'll do
fucked
that
up.
another stream. Anyway, but like, I'll be like, nah, man, I'm good. I'm not gonna do that. Like, I wouldn't. He's like, shake the chip and shove it up your ass.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
That's just anger.
Yeah, and then it's like, then you wonder why people are just going like, if someone talked to me like that in a chat, if I was watching a live stream, I'm like, all right, I guess I'm never fucking watching you again. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, spit in my face and I'll thank you for it. Richard and Jay, can you explain why there's a woman in my kitchen eating sticks of butter and yelling about Jesus? Because you got drunk and regretted the person you took home last night.
Yo, on that note, Rich, can you? Yeah. I know you're going to be like, oh, for fuck's sakes, but can you pull up the first video out of the 3 that we did the other day? There's a Easter egg I put in there that I don't know if you've noticed.
All right, in a few minutes. Yeah, let's finish this first, and then we'll do that.
No, it has to do with that fucking donation. Just trust me, it's worth it.
Okay.
Just super quick, guys. Let's see if people caught this Easter egg. People are gonna lose their minds because a lot of people are always like, Jay always says he knows all these YouTubers, but there's no proof. Okay, well, I put it into the episode, and I put your favorite person in. Let's just go and see who it is. Okay. What was the first video? Out of the 3. No, out of the 3, the first one. What was it?
I don't know. What are you talking about?
Go to videos. Why isn't it in order?
What are you... Dude, you're out of your mind. Like, here.
If you go to videos there. Okay, it's... I think it's the speed one. I show speed. Go to the last 20
live
seconds.
Streamer.
People are like, you don't know these people. Ready? Rich,
it's
did
only
you
a
see
matter
this?
of time before someone gets hurt. No, I didn't see that.
Okay, watch.
Rich ReviewTechUSA.
Here you guys
out.
go. You don't know
Have
people. Oh, yeah?
What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you.
How old is that picture?
I can't see it.
Fuck you guys. I know all these people. Yes.
I thought you had like more people. You just have the one of her.
You know, I have photos of all the people I fucking talked about. I just put that in there.
Listen, next time, put you beating off on the fucking at the end cap of the video.
That's from like fucking 2014, 2013. That's before Melanie Mac literally lost her mind. That was at PAX East in Boston.
That was pre-divorce.
That was before she was married.
It's almost like her insanity coincided with her. She kind of pulled like a boogie, essentially.
Oh yeah.
Got divorced and lost her fucking mind.
That was actually the first time I met her, where I think we knew each other through some project through Ubisoft or some shit. Did I sniff her hair? Yeah, she smelled fucking incredible back then. But she also then went on to lose her fucking mind. So you guys don't know this part, but I went into her Jesus channel where she just reads the Bible. And I said, "Thank you, Melanie. This passage saved my life." And she actually wrote back directly to me.
I think you told me that.
Yeah, I sent it to you, and we had to laugh about it. She's like, "Let me know when we can be friends again," or something. I forget exactly what it was, but
not if you.
That's why she doesn't really attack me when we go at her. You know, It's kind of weird. She's never said a word about me. She's always like indirectly talking about you. I don't know if she's like doing it as an inside joke type thing. Like, I know that got one guy and it's a game or something. But anyways,
I can't be cool with someone who thinks that it's okay to tell other people how to live and thinks they'll burn in eternal damnation because of their sexual preference. So long as it's two consenting adults, why the fuck do you care?
Well, let me also put this out there. I'm not friends with her anymore, obviously.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
I'm just making it clear because people are like going to be like, "Oh, he's friends with her." I'm not friends with her.
I mean, it's not a big deal, but no, I knew you weren't friends with her. My dongle is jealous that Boogie's has a shield. Yeah, dude, he has a built-in airbag for his penis.
What?
His extra meat flap. You've ever seen? He showed it. Like, so it's not even me talking shit. He has an extra meat flap for his penis.
So he's got a meat shield. Big deal. Tower Dragon. Hey, Rich. Do you think it's safe to sniff the vent on the OLED Steam Deck?
I don't know why you'd want to, but sure. Sniff away.
Actually, you know what's funny? I love the smell of new tech.
Yeah, that's the carcinogens going into your lungs.
Oh yeah, I hope it kills me. Do you put the chips before the bubbles or both at the same time?
Listen, imagine if someone filmed Boogie at like 4,000 frames per second thrusting and then you saw it in slow motion.
I could do 120. It's the best I could do.
Dude, but I'm talking like the slow-mo guy's camera. Like, now we're going to see Boogie's meat flaps as he's thrusting.
See, what you just said is actually a brilliant fucking idea. And if I was Boogie, I'd try to make that happen. Like, if you're going to do if you're going to go off the deep end, go right off the deep end and do crazy shit like that.
Yeah, like have that on your OnlyFans, because you know there's people who have a fetish for that shit. Like, hey, you want to see my meat flaps in ultra slow motion in high detail?
Well, I'm bringing my camera down there when I see you, so we could film your breasts.
Listen, I'm gonna run down my street with no pants, and you're gonna film my flat, hairy, fat ass. So let's go.
I dare you to do that when I.
No, thank you. I am not getting arrested at 42 years old for fucking content.
All right.
Stop insulting random stream attendees.
And immediately you get.
Yeah, dude, she's so full of shit, Kyle, with everything. That's the problem. She's Bible thumping when it comes to the gays, but she has tattoos, she's divorced, and celebrates her fucking birthday. Listen, get married, get divorced, lose your mind because your husband you turned your husband allegedly gay.
Oh.
Allegedly. I have nothing to back that up. It's something that I've heard, and it is totally a fucking rumor that probably isn't true. But it is out there, and I'm not the one who made it up. Yeah. Well, listen, man, I'd be humping men's asses after her, that's for shit sure.
Jay, how old are you? You guys know how old I am.
He's a 42-year-old man.
Yep. I'm going to be 43 in like fucking 2 months.
We're getting prehistoric, man.
Oh, it's over for me.
Yeah.
A dickhead like ITG Jake. I'm gonna read it because I've had enough and he's permanently banned now. Do you want us to give you money to see your parents? Fuck you, Jake.
I have no idea why people are not watching you anymore, Phil, and supporting you. I'm clueless as to why that is.
How about that? Fuck you. No, because you don't wait 5 seconds to let me finish what I'm saying. Now, not only are you permanently banned, but now we all get to laugh at you publicly for being an insensitive piece of fucking shit when I'm bearing my heart to the fucking stream. Go fuck yourself.
Bearing my heart. What did he do to bear his heart there?
And look at, dude, even back then he was doing way better. Look how many subs. He had over 1,700 subs.
Holy fuck, he's down to 400, isn't he?
Yeah, dude.
It's
sad. Over. It's over.
That is over, man.
And a lot of them are gifted. So it's not even like, I mean, I don't push for subs, but he doesn't shut the fuck up about his subs. My subs are probably the same. But
how many subs do we have?
Probably less than that. Probably bet you like 300 and something because I never talk about them. but he pushes them all the time. And I know it's even more sad. I think I may have said this already, but I didn't finish. A lot of them are gifted. So,
Finish on me.
All right, sure. Give me three seconds. So in reality, there's probably like 100 people that are actually members. I forgot it's not subs on YouTube. It's members.
Members.
So, yeah, he's in a world of trouble, and it's his own fault. And he's gonna, you know what? When he actually finally steps away, he'll make like a final video where he's like, "All right, I'm done doing this full time. I'd like to thank you for the 15 years of success, and by success I mean failure."
Do you think he'll? Do you think really he's going to make a video if he has to do that?
Oh yeah, he'll make a video blaming everyone else but himself. His ego will make him make a video.
Oh, I see. Actually, we have more than he does. I just checked.
Do we?
Yeah.
How many members do we have?
How many does he have right now? 4.
Buzzsaw, I thank you, but thank you for becoming a member.
Total members we have is 436 at the moment. 437, I should say.
Oh, no, we have more than Phil, and I never push them.
Yeah, you don't even mention them.
I don't even...
We're 9% up over the last month because we've streamed more, yeah.
No, we have more than Phil, and I don't even talk about him. He borderline has a monologue that he writes every day talking about him. It's not really a home. I'm not even flexing at all. It's just it's not even trying to flex. If I apologize if I'm sounding like that. It's just really showing the reality of his situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm 59, probably the oldest person in the stream. I think, I feel bad. Rambo Tweety, rest in peace. He was in his late 60s, I believe. So, yeah, he was a nice guy, man. And he found out he kind of was very helpful in the downfall of tickled, homophobic, racist television. Christian straight man, too. I forgot to mention that part.
Do we know how he passed or if he got sick or something?
He had some kind of issues in the hospital with, but I knew he had something that was chronic, but I thought he was on the mend from what I heard. Not on the mend, but like he was still just going to be like, he was going to be all right.
Yeah.
But apparently I guess not. So.
Thanks, Buzzsaw. Appreciate your membership.
I appreciate Jay's member.
Thank you.
What an ass.
Look, now I'm getting shot at, too. Look at this bullshit.
By the way, Kyle's donation was funny how...
No, I read that before.
Fuck you.
I read it.
Your fault. God damn it, this is all my teammates' fault.
Dude, do you remember that game back in the day? I enjoyed that game.
PUBG, I hated PUBG.
I always loved it. I used to play that on stream. I never won once. I won. Actually, what's funny is I played Fortnite on stream years ago. I won one time. And it was like I think there was like 80 people watching, and it was like the best event that's ever happened on my stream.
Oh, I'm sure that's awesome. Zaylin, I'll get to you in 1 second, buddy. I didn't miss your super chat. But it just, I don't know, the whole thing of like dying and restarting, and it's just like, I mean, I guess you kind of do that with Team Deathmatch too, really.
Yeah,
it just doesn't take it. So
the thing I liked about that game was just exactly what you said. It's an event to play it. So it's like, here we go, we're going back in, and you get like deeper and deeper into it and last longer. And it was
like
kind of
it's like edging.
Yeah, it was like edging, like we're gonna do when I fly out there, and fuck you.
Jeez, you just go from 0 to 200 miles an hour. Listen,
Yeah.
I mean, my thing.
Fuck you the same way.
And then the thing is too, it's not even that I would die right away. It's not like technically that I sucked. I did, but I wasn't like god awful. But you could just be sitting there, not find anybody for like fucking 10 minutes, and you're running around. And the next thing you know, you have an asshole full of bullets, and it's like, really?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, but that's
not
that's
fun.
part of it. Yeah, but when it was fun, it was a blast. You know.
I'm gonna blast in your fucking face. Jay, I meant I will be a member until Rich leaves YouTube or I go broke. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Other stuff doesn't matter. Well, that's not true. Phil is a man and will be missed as a lolcow when its time is up. It's like I don't want it to be. I really, but like, We were talking about, I think, Jay, you were here the other day. He'd be better off at this point, like working for the post office, because he's making sometimes less money, and he would get like benefits and maybe even a fucking pension, you know, if he worked there for 20 years, and then he'd be 60 and retired, you know.
Jay, what are your thoughts on this Canon C70? Let me look it up quick.
Look up my Canon. Phil probably banned all his members. Dude, he's banned people like with like normal super chats. You know what I mean? Like Sean McCarthy, I just saw you there. Like, he's been critical of me before. It's like me banning him. Someone banned him, but it was sure as fuck wasn't me, Sean. That's for sure. Someone probably thought maybe you said something you didn't say, because the mods have been generally pretty good.
Dude, when did this camera get released? Sorry, I'm talking directly to one person.
Release your turds on my chest.
Oh, the C70 was released 2 years ago. 4 years ago. Huh.
Natsu is here saying birds, breaking news. All right, so let's finish this up so we can get to the Lolcow. I want to see the Lolcow podcast.
It's all his fault. It's 100% his fucking fault. He attracted these idiots by sniping them instead of trying to get to the white line. He's a complete moron, and he ruined the whole game for us. Now to feel better, I'm gonna start fingering these pussies that are all around me. Here we go. I'm gonna start.
Wait.
Did he just say I'm gonna start fingering these pussies that are all around me?
I mean,
I'm
that's
a man too. I go pee standing up. Thank you. Congratulations.
That's actually funny.
Doing it, sniffing my fingers to feel better.
Yeah.
He's gonna finger the pussies all around him and sniff his fingers to feel better.
So yeah, my thoughts on the C70 is it's not full frame. If you're going to invest a lot of money into a cinema camera, make sure you get a full frame these days. That's just my opinion, and there's many reasons for it. He's a man.
Philip Bernell is a man. Philip Bernell is a man. All right.
About that loss, because this guy's a fucking idiot. What a great teammate. Oh, you can't blame the game.
I love how the birds rarely came in here if he says he's a fucking idiot.
You just suck at shooting the gun. The gun was point.
God, look at those textures not coming in at all. Look at that. Look at that N64 ground.
Blank in the guy's face, and I was pulling the trigger.
This must be like
should have been full of
5
bullets,
years
stupid.
ago.
The game
Holy shit. Man, is he playing this on the... He's playing this on the PlayStation 2, maybe.
sucks. It was point fucking blank. Are you
And it's not loading.
dumb?
The gun was point blank in the guy's face, and I was pulling the trigger.
Oh, yeah, I'm not going to lie. He kind of was.
He kind of was.
Yeah.
Blue hole. Fuck you. You guys are hacks. You're terrible game developers. You didn't deserve $1 of the ridiculous amount of money you made selling this game on Xbox One. This game is now a piece of fucking shit that you ruined because you're a bunch of fucking hacks who don't know how to do your job.
He's such a pleasant man, isn't he?
I can't wait to watch that guy. Well, you know what time it is, guys.
It's time for Jay to masturbate and go to sleep.
Yep!
All right, so DSP.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. We're going to get
what's
through
happening,
about 2 minutes. The guy in the middle is fucking... I'm not going to say it. Never mind.
Everybody, welcome to Lolcow Live. I've got the Walmart shoppers.
Mike is finally somewhat better. It's not clipping with everything that he says.
Yeah. Also,
To
I
Mr.
think they
Boogie,
calmed
too,
him
not-
down a bit. They probably told him, calm the fuck down.
Listen, I'm going to calm you down.
Look at Boogie's hair.
988, and of course the legendary COD Master, Wings of Redemption.
Ban Amber Heard's turd, please.
Guys, we just watched a video on DSP. He called you guys.
It's the most random thing that any human has ever said. Ban Amber Heard's turd, please.
What was that? Is that from a real stream where somebody was...
It's from one of his streams, and I guess someone was trolled Amber Heard's turd.
I mean, it's...
Wings got pissed. He told his mods, ban Amber Heard's turd, please. So he literally said this seriously.
Ban Amber Heard's turd, please.
James, the meeting is next month.
Okay.
Let's go.
I love birds.
Walmart shoppers. He made it seem like he didn't need money. A guy that just recently filed for bankruptcy. and basically called you guys a desperate, and it seems like a massive cope.
Well, it is. It's Phil. His whole career is coping. Philip Cope and Masturbate Bernell.
I really feel this is the difference between myself and the other people who people consider lolcows, all right? When you look at the Wings of Redemptions, when you look at the Boogies, and you look at these people, here's the difference.
Tell us the difference, Phil. Tell from a person who is the epitome of a lolcow, who people call me a lolcow. If you think I'm one, that's fine. I get it. I kiss birds and take my shirt off. But you are one. You're in denial about it, which is part of the definition.
Hey, sorry. I can't believe Phil said, I'm going to go finger all these pussies.
Dude,
I can't believe it.
He'd make this noise, too.
That's probably the least sexy thing any woman has ever heard.
Well,
could you imagine being a woman dating him and he fingers you and does that sound?
That's what he sounds like when he comes.
No, he doesn't, because we know how he comes.
No, his sound was off. The sound was off. He turned the sound on. That's why you don't think you would have heard him like heavy fucking breathing or something. Oh, but you had the ambient PlayStation 4 music. His mic was muted and he was beating off.
And that was the sound. Sorry, I forget the guy's name.
Mark Cerny to this day loses sleep about that. Can't believe Phil. Everyone hears that song now. Thinks of a YouTuber.
The person asking me about the cinema cameras, message me on Twitter. I'll answer everything over there.
Don't worry, if Phil goes away, we'll still... Dude, I don't... Like, here's the thing. I'll have plenty to talk. There's plenty going on. XQC's channel got shut down. We can go into that. There's so much with Lolcow podcast. Even if Phil wasn't the main focus with this episode, we'd have plenty to talk about. I mean, I just kind of feel bad for Phil, but he painted himself into this corner. This May 1st bursting corner.
Verified. Do I have to be verified on Twitter so you can't DM me unless I'm verified now?
Yes, you have to.
So just send me a tweet instead of DM. I'm not paying Twitter ever.
Breasts. Boogie and Wings?
He's not paying him breasts.
Breasts.
Oh, let me go open up StreamLabs. Sorry. I always forget.
What happened?
Because someone gave us StreamLabs. That's why Jordan Peterson said breast in my ear.
Breasts.
You got to check out Based Shaman's reaction to Cyrax threatening to sue him for making music imitating Cyrax's voice. Let's be honest. Beat my grandma and stylus in the butter. Club bangers. Dude, he put a stylus in his ass and licked it.
Well,
that is the most disgusting thing.
Remember he threatened to kill himself on stream with a pen?
It wasn't even a pen. It was like just a piece of plastic. I mean, I guess if you have the strength, but I don't think he can open a door without assistance. Dude, he has to fucking bang his head against the door to open it with his scabs. With his head scabs.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. Listen. Get infections on your dick all the time and don't have shoulders. Let's go.
How many teeth? How many teeth does Cyrax have?
Like 3. Zaylin, like, yeah, Phil, if you don't want to be with the outside world, be a medical coder. You'd probably make about what's up, Amy? How are you? You would make the same money without the stress. You don't have to deal with an audience. You don't have to deal with people. You could just make money and tap away at a keyboard and stroke your cock between working. You could do the jerking between working.
Fuck.
That's so corny, but he would. Can I get a fart in the soundboard? Is it real? No, this fart's real. This fart, the only thing I did is give it a stereo effect, but the length of the fart was untouched by my hands. This is a natural length fart from Intro Guy's ass. I did not time stretch that in any way. Of course, the birds come in right afterwards. That must have hurt his ass. I gotta ask him, like, those big farts hurt?
Obviously not. Or at the end he'd go, "Ah!"
I've heard him grunt sometimes. It's funny. A lot of times he farts and the cat meows afterwards.
I love the fact that he saved your family's house.
Literally.
I mean, I can't believe it. What did you say to him after?
I sucked his dick.
Okay, good.
Dude, I was like, holy shit. Like, and I was falling asleep. I just thought I smelled like something cooking. Yeah, there was.
I can't believe you almost burned your house down because of bagels.
Yeah. Low-carb bagels.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, that was fun. Anyway, here's Phil to tell you more.
They shop at Walmart, right? Anything to get ahead, anything to make a buck, anything to fucking get.
What does that have to do? Shop at Walmart.
What's he even talking about there?
I guess that's an attack on their class because they're looking to save money, so they'll do anything. Phil, so don't support Sony. Don't support Microsoft. Oh my God, they support a big corporation. Live in a cave, stroke your dick, and get DoorDash.
Get them to a position where they're doing something because they need that, right? I don't need that. I'm.
He doesn't need that, but he literally still says to this day that he has to beg for tips to use for groceries the next day. So you don't need it? You're so full of shit, Phil. Stop. You're such a prideful asshole.
Successful. I have a business.
Did you say successful?
I think so.
I'm good. People come and watch my content. They enjoy my content. They support my content. I do positive content all day. I don't do this lolcow shit.
Yeah. What is he talking about? Fucking positive content.
What is positive about, like we literally watch video evidence of on his own stream. I still remember we were like, hey, we should see what Phil's doing. We tuned in. He was bitching. On his own channel. On his own fucking channel.
It's pure nonsense.
Like, what is positive about you, Phil? Tell me. Tell me what is positive about you. I don't get into drama. You always talk about drama. Which, whatever, I don't care. But you can't say that you don't. What is positive about you, Phil? What? Like, I'm waiting. I'm talking to him like he's fucking here and he's going to answer me. But he wouldn't answer me anyway. This is exactly the answer I would get. He would probably hang up right now and then bitch about me on his own channel.
Try to pull me into their spinning vortex of drama shit. So, but
because you react to it, hence you're part of it. Don't react to it if you don't want to be part of it.
But I stay out of it. So why would I want to be involved in a show like that? I'd be a moron, right? Before.
Yeah. Getting more exposure with your declining channel that can't even get 300 people to watch you play a fucking game would be a terrible life decision for you. I mean, look, I would shit on Keemstar's car if he talked to me the same way he talked to Boogie, but things ain't going good for you right now, Phil. We all see it.
All this drama with the Lolcow podcast, okay? I was friendly with Boogie. Over the years, we had a few conversations behind the scenes, back and forth. Not long conversations, very short ones, brief ones, a little, how you doing? Hope you're doing all right, or whatever, back and forth, like Twitter DMs, shit like that, right? And one of the conversations that we had was about particularly working together on something. And at this point, there was a situation where we were talking early on about this Lolcow podcast and the possibility and stuff like that, right?
Where the hell have you
And I'm going to paraphrase it. All right, I'm not going to sit here and read the direct DMs I had with Boogie. This was over a year ago. So again, this was before any of the drama of this year or anything like that. As we're having this conversation,
can't find the fucking show that I had with him.
We're talking about the possibility of working with Keemstar on a podcast or whatever, right? The way he equated it, I know this is weird because I didn't bring this up. He did. Boogie actually said something to the effect of...
Wait, hold on. I thought you never really talked to... whatever. Because you were too busy. Keemstar had to work around your busy schedule of streaming to 30 people.
The way he sees YouTube or how YouTube is kind of like Walmart, all right? So let's think...
Oh, and you know, Maury, that the job that he gets, he's going to tell him how he had to run a successful YouTube business for 15 years. That'll be the first. Every time he sits down with a coworker at lunch, he'll talk about it. He'll be like the Uncle Rico at whatever job he gets.
Look at that set. Look at the fucking thing on the right. I mean, I can't.
He's going to be like, you want to see me live stream from those mountains? Oh my god,
dude! If I come there and we build a new set, we have to do some of this.
Listen, we have to have the center one be a pixel art of Phil's fat face on my porch with him. Would you imagine?
We could do that.
On my porch with a whiskey and cigar, like the 40-year-old man that I am. Keep up the good work, boys. Thank you, and thank you for watching.
Thank you, Dave. Calzone.
Listen, eat a
calzone.
Listen, eat a calzone and have your first name be Dave. That's what it is. I mean, you're probably Italian. I think we've had this conversation before. I'm an asshole. Maybe Phil is a masochist and his life crumbling around him by his own hand does it for him. Maybe. That's actually a good point.
Actually, Deadman has a good point there. Maybe he is addicted to failure since his whole life has been that.
I think he's addicted. He'd rather have like 100 people kiss his feet and have a failing business than be a nobody at a job. But the problem is that, Phil, you didn't have to end this way, man. You painted yourself in this corner. Anyone who had any kind of dissent from you, you blocked it. You don't think people here disagree with me all the time? I'm sure they do. People have expressed that they do. I know the Florida farmer, Zeb, has. What is your super chat? Rich, if you build a set, I beg you, replace the lamp to your right. You've had it since 2013. It's time to let it go. Thank you.
Yeah, don't worry. Trust me, when I go down there, we're going to build a new set. I think we really are. It's time. It's time.
We're
going to refresh everything, including the branding.
I've had this set since 2017.
Yeah, it's time. I think the only thing that's going to remain after the new year would be the Skibbity-Bop. But the logo might be different. We'll see.
We're just going to have a big statue of Phil masturbating in the corner.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. Cardboard cutout of Phil going.
Yeah, I agree, Blake. It needs a makeover. It's time.
It's time, boys. Actually, here's a question to the chat. If we were going to renovate the set, what do you think fits? Are you going to change your channel name? No.
No, we're not going to change my channel name. What are we going to say? Rich bitches in the USA? Probably should. That probably would get better viewership.
Yeah, probably.
Because it's such a... I'll do a review one day, and then I'll run around naked the next, and the next I'll talk about XQC, and then the next I'll reviews. How 3? 4 this time, actually. Yeah, I'll get leather walls. I'll make it into it. I'll have a gimp in the corner.
Put Jay and intro guy in the background on the new set. Actually, it's not a terrible idea. Actually, intro guy's face should be somewhere.
Yeah, I want to do something cleaner with the back, too. Something clean and basic and just kind of...
Clean? Like what?
I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm just, like, simple. You know? Like Dave 2D kind of style, simple. Think like that.
I don't even know what his looks like.
I'm going to look at your dick.
It's kind of like...
I'm serious, though. I'm serious about looking at your dick, too, but... No, go look at his set. It's super
simple. If I come up there in a couple weeks, the chances of us not fucking are none.
He's not. There. Do you realize that someone's going to clip that? Rich has butt sex with his editor.
Walmart. Well.
At Walmart.
Walmart, everyone knows.
Why do I feel like I have to have... That is one... I know a lot of people give good ideas for soundboard suggestions, but the problem is that I don't know when I'm going to use them. Why Walmart, I think, would be somewhat universal from Phil is... What are you doing?
I'm watching clips of Phil on my phone.
It's a pretty bad business, right? Walmart comes into town with the lowest prices, the lowest cost for their products.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Because Phil's like, I'm a man of morals because I don't shop at Walmart. I take a stand. Yeah, Phil, Walmart's going to go out of business because of you.
Yeah, doesn't he shop at Amazon, the fucking worst?
He the asshole, the fucking idiot, the simpleton that Phil is, buys shit from Amazon. You can't make this up with this man.
It's unreal. Like Amazon over Walmart. And he says Walmart's the evil corp? Okay. I
mean, they are. But they both are. He's such a fucking moron. It hurts. It makes my brain swell. I have an explosion of satisfaction. Oh, I'm going to burp. I'm going to belch directly into your face right now.
I'd like to belch directly into your face right now.
New intro, DSP, face burst, scrolling reward. What?
When the explosion sound happens, having an... Well, I can't have Phil be part of my branding like that.
So basically, yeah, Enraged Gecko wants us to just show Phil shooting a load as the intro.
That would go over well at YouTube headquarters. Doesn't Amazon warehouse employees pee him? But yeah, and he orders from them. And then the thing is, you have the audacity because they didn't get cough medicine or cold medicine to his wife on a timely manner. But Amazon made me powerless, he said. So, Phil, you're a fucking... If you want to be like the noble person who's holier than thou, which it's ridiculous because I just proved how you're a hypocrite, just shop at local markets. If you don't do that, then shut the fuck up because you have no idea what you're talking about. But wow, I'm shocked.
Then I'm going to drink your ass.
I knew he was going to say that. I knew he was going to fucking say that.
Stay here.
So yeah, the set's going to get a renovation. It's time. Renovate my ass, renovate my birds. An I'll do collection? What kind of collection? What kind of collection would that be? Rich, my super chat. I got to it, Astro Zombies. Cosmic, thank you for the hearts. But no, yeah, we were talking about that. That's something it's going to happen. It has to be renovated, you know. I'll just put a pictures of a bunch of naked muscular men behind me. And I'll rename my channel to Review Men USA. I should do that on April 1st. Just like, and make it like it's serious.
You can't take my chair. Look at this.
I don't see shit because I have OBS closed. The cat took your chair.
Listen, my cat took my chair. Here she is in the chair. Look at this. Go back to your spot. Go. Go. Go to your spot.
No, I will not be streaming the Game Awards. I rather fucking...
You'd rather fuck.
I rather have a horse shit on me than stream the Game Awards. I just can't. I can't handle it. It's just a giant commercial.
You and I are going to stream it. That's what's happening. Dude, last time we streamed it, you and I both called games. Remember that?
Oh, well, I'll have to be stoned as shit then. Which, what else is new? But...
Do you remember when I fucking called the Crash game and you were like, "What the fuck?" And you called out. You said,
Al Pacino.
Dude, Al Pacino, whatever you just called him, showed up on the stage as you just said. Imagine Al Pacino shows up. How did you do that?
Pacino with a P. Pacino.
No, I'm talking about how you actually called it.
I don't know. Listen, I'm gonna make a phone call to your ass and then text it. Look here. Look, listen. Carlos YouTube plushies. That's actually a good idea. Can you get?
Yeah, well,
wow, this.
It is a good idea, except for the fact that we'd have to order about 5,000 of them.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is that
and then Rich's brother would be sleeping with the fucking 5,000 Carlos in his room.
And when a Walmart comes to town, they sweep in and they take over. They could.
Yeah, well, that was true. The guy with Rabbi Bill Clinton showed up at the end with when Elden Ring won Game of the Year. That is true. Oh, man. Feels like a much simpler time. Lord knows what 2023 was going to bring, huh?
Cause all the small businesses in a town to go completely out of business. Now, Walmart is a fine company. They don't break laws.
Yeah, it's not like Amazon does that. Oh, wait, they do.
What the fuck is he going on?
He's saying that he is essentially saying by not shopping at Walmart and because Wings and Boogie do, oh no, that he is a person of he has a better moral compass.
Are you fucking kidding?
No.
Oh my god. Is that what he's going on about?
Yes.
I can't believe it.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable how fucking retarded this man is.
Do everything law-abiding, and, you know, they're on the up and up.
Oh, my God. I'm sorry. Like,
you just... Oh, God. God.
Like, how... It's like 2 + 2 = 5 to him, and it makes sense.
We're fucking canceled. That's that. Oh, we're canceled.
Like, all right, Phil, then don't shop at Amazon then. Don't shop at any major supermarkets.
We're done.
You know, I don't know. Fly a
parachute into my ass.
Listen, build your own paraglider out of fucking wood and fly everywhere.
Out of wood?
Wood and yeah.
Hey mate, gonna come down there, build a hang glider out of my skin, fly right in Australia.
Listen, he probably has a huge foreskin and can use it as a fucking parachute.
Hey mate, have Wolf Den cancel the show, admit he never wanted to do it.
Listen, hold on here.
Did you hear about that?
What happened?
Wolf. He canceled the podcast that they did together and said he had no passion in it and his heart was in other places.
Wood canceled it.
No, the other way around.
Oh.
Yeah, he canceled. And he said that his heart was never in it. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Ooh, boy.
At least that's what I heard, allegedly. Isn't that what he said?
Wait, let's see. Where is...
Why?
Yeah, hang on. Well, no, this is Wood using his foreskin to paraglide into your house.
I mean...
That's loud, holy fuck.
Yeah, because you have that volume booster on, don't you?
Listen, he's going to use his foreskin to boost into your house with that music playing. Listen, this is what's happening. Hey, Mike, gonna use my foreskin to float into your window and fuck you in the ass?
Hey, Mike.
I just ruined pilot wings for a...
Did you? Yeah, you did. Did you give a Hoot Wireless?
Hoot? I think I did. I'll give another one.
Hoot Wireless. Hoot Wireless. Hoot Wireless. Hoot Wireless. Hoot Wireless.
Philip Bernell is a man.
I think Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos would show up with their breasts exposed and masturbate on stage at TG. That would be amazing. If they jerked each other off.
Yeah.
Like then they had like a rope shooting contest and Jeff Keighley had to measure who shot the rope further.
I'm going to come.
Oh, I'm going to come. No pressure though. All right. So it looks like Bill shot the rope even further.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Trying to sound like Jeff Keighley. I think I failed miserably. Now give you 8 sounds so you can ejaculate. I got one better for you.
Oh God.
Yes.
I love how you just admitted that you dry hump.
And now I'm gonna masturbate. And now I'm gonna masturbate. And now I'm gonna masturbate.
Yes. Yes. Oh, la 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 la.
My explosion of satisfaction. And now I'm gonna masturbate. And now I'm gonna masturbate. And now I'm gonna masturbate.
Try to relax your anus. Yes.
Yeah.
Your shoulders.
That was a banger. That was a fucking banger.
Actually, that's probably the best one you've ever done.
Yeah. I'm high on fentanyl. Yeah. I'm not high on fentanyl, YouTube. Jesus Christ, I gotta watch what I say. Yeah, I look like a fentanyl addict, right? Listen, Bird's breasts will be announced at TG. Listen, they'll be they're gonna have women come out dressed up as giant birds, except they have cutouts where their breasts are, and they'll have tassels on. Their breasts are just gonna be like this.
What the fuck are you going on?
I don't know. I don't know.
Play the video.
We've gotten through 2 minutes of this. Let's go.
But man, when they come in, they can completely wipe clean a small town, and now the whole town's focused on the Walmart. Right?
So can Amazon.
Right? That's YouTube. In a nutshell. That's literally YouTube. And that's this lolcow culture on YouTube. What you found is...
Wait, is he comparing Walmart to the comedy culture and commentary culture? Yes, he is. Holy Christ. Phil, have sex.
Yeah, I don't think he does.
No, he can't. There's no way if you think like this that you have sex on a regular basis.
Is you found people who are so desperate, right? They need to make money in some way. They can't just operate anymore and have a life on YouTube for some reason. Maybe their popularity is waned. Maybe they just made a ton of mistakes or whatever. And the only way that they can get attention on YouTube.
Does he not realize that he's talking about himself?
Breasts.
Yeah, there's no way he does.
No, he has no fucking clue.
Is by creating drama. So what they do is they create the drama. They know the drama's toxic. They know that it's harmful. They know that it's not.
Yes, he's going to bring his SM7 BBC.
Oh, absolutely.
Good, but that's the only way that they can get by. So they sit there and they create drama. And then everyone else sits outside and says, ha, now we capitalize. And we jump on this. And we make 2-hour documentaries. And we do podcasts.
How does he not realize that he's doing exactly what he's jumping in on it? He's talking about it, which in turn they're going to react to it. And he's not doing it on purpose. He's not. He's too stupid.
It's about them. And we slam them and we rip them a new butthole and we constantly make fun of them and we meme on them and we milk them. Milk them.
You gotta get that on the soundboard.
Listen,
that one's good, man.
Nothing touch me, fuck your mother.
What?
That's what him playing Super Mario Brothers Wonder About My Ass.
Nothing touch me, fuck your mother. Nothing touch me, fuck your mother.
Jesus, that's good. What do you think?
No, yeah, I got it. Dude, what did he say again that I got to get into set? Let's just get through it.
Are you aware that Turkey Tom is part of this Lolcow culture and Lolcow cast? I didn't know that. I don't watch it. I'm not paying attention to it. Oh yeah.
How would you not know about it? You could find out and okay, are you Stuttering Craig's producer? Like, how do you? It takes 2 seconds to look, Phil.
He's called one of the Lolcow farmers. Him and Mudahar and others, they're showing up to every show, and they're not highlighted like lolcows. They're highlighted like big shots, right?
Oh God, his ego is so fucking fragile. Philip won't milk part 60. Yeah, he won't milk part 69, but he's milking, and he doesn't no. And I don't think I genuinely don't think he gets it. He doesn't.
He's like, I want nothing to do with that podcast. Then he
goes,
I'll
talk about it for half an hour.
Then he'll do his own version. Okay.
Right? They come to the show in order to basically degrade the subjects of the show.
Not necessarily. It's not true.
Which, at this point, I guess is Boogie and Wings and whoever this other person is who was my replacement.
He says
because I didn't do the show, even though you can't replace someone.
Yeah, Keemstar can't bitch. It's so funny how he was bitching when Boogie was on here. But my audience is watching your shit now. You're welcome, Keemstar. Not that it's huge. My penis is small as well, in case you're wondering, Keem.
Confirm.
I have a small penis, Keemstar. Let him know. Everyone let Keemstar know that I have a small penis. Thank you.
Someone who never agreed to do the show.
I'm going to message him
whoever
right now,
they are.
Is that Tommy C? Why does he look like he's taking his shit and he's confused? He's like, why did it hurt so much? What happened?
I guess, right? They're basically, it's like a shooting gallery. Like, here's the people who are supposed to be the hosts, but in reality, they're just the targets of ridicule and toxic behavior. Again, they're just people shooting.
Dedalic Entertainment donated $15. From the makes of the 2023 Game of the Year, Gollum, comes a new action-adventure RPG.
Oh God, Gollum.
Sexy Coco. Make America sexy again. The game. Relive the tragic story of America's hero and future president. Coming to Google Stadia and PlayStation 3 in 2024.
Listen, I was debating making a beat 'em up, but I'm not relevant enough, so that'd actually be fun though. I'm not What? I just said it's not happening. I'm not relevant enough.
No, just sorry. I was gonna tweet Keemstar and I saw. I'm not gonna say who it is because we're friends with this person, but it's like I'm seeing the level of. I don't even know what to say about that. I'm not gonna bring it up because we're gonna get in trouble if I bring that up.
DM me. That was bizarre. I'm not defending a multinational's retail chain, but Phil acts like he's better than everyone else, and that irks me. Oh, he always does. That's the other problem too. He's a pontificator. And then he goes and shops at another company that does the same. I'm not saying that Walmart doesn't do that. He's right. But then he goes and shops at Amazon.
Oh, he's an idiot.
He's a fucking moron. It does this,
that's like saying Burger King is terrible food. I'm never going to eat it. It's garbage. And then go into McDonald's. It's like the dumbest thing I've heard.
Well, but again, we're talking about Phil. But he does have a business degree.
No, he doesn't.
I don't believe it. He has a degree in masturbating.
Yeah, he's got a degree in bullshit.
They're being degraded to the point where I guess Boogie was forced to get on his hands and knees and apologize to Keemstar because he went on someone else's show and there was drama, and he's like, you should have done that on our show to make us money. Now apologize.
Well, according to Chris Denark, what happened is that Keemstar was just being facetious and it wasn't serious, but Boogie took him serious. I thought it was all staged. I still kind of do, but I do trust Chris Nark at the same time, and I don't think he would make that up. And Keemstar just rolled with it because he's like, oh, wow, he actually did it. I didn't think he was going to.
To me that you did this because you're so stupid. And he did it, apparently.
I'm sorry, Tommy C. I'm sorry, Daddy Keemstar. I'm sorry, Nicholas D.
I think he gets off on this. I think he also has a half chub here. And a meat flap.
Di Fiorio, I don't know how to pronounce him. I'm sorry, Jordy. I'm fucking sorry. It was fucking stupid of me to go on Rich's fucking show and give away the fucking storyline.
Right? Now, again, I didn't see any of this. This is people telling me this. And I'm like, you imagine? I'm sorry, but anyone who's involved in this lolcow culture shit, you got to get yourself fucking reassessed at a fucking professional.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Coming from him.
Oh, yeah,
coming from him.
Yeah.
Because there's a difference between, there's some celebrity gossip, or, oh no, my entire source of entertainment is...
Dedalic Entertainment donated $15. Pre-order Sexy Coco. Make America sexy again. The game limited collector's enhanced digital deluxe buttfuck black man Bukaki bundle and get the equipable in-game. Gaben's beard, and... DualShock 3 butt plug, plus exclusive uncensored loading screens.
Yo, how amazing would it be if we had like it was like 4-player co-op, and two of the characters, one would be Gabe and one would be Sexy Coco, and he was just completely naked and he was just they have like the censor thing, just him walking around beating the shit out of people with Gabe. I would buy that game in a heartbeat. Let's go.
Actually, when other people get harmed or we bully people, we degrade them, it's fucked up. All right? So I want you to know how disgusting that sounds. You're milking a human, okay?
Listen, who's jerking you off on a bed? You're milking me. Milk 'em, Phil.
I can't wait to hear what they say about this.
Listen, we've seen you milk yourself.
Yeah.
Okay? Not even for sus. You're not milking them for milk. You're milking them for profits, for money. And every time you do that, you hurt them. But you don't care. There's no quality, no moral compass here. Who cares, right? You're dehumanizing the person. You're literally categorizing them as an animal. Not
says the guy who called his audience lazy when they didn't show up to his stream. We had low attendance. Imagine me saying, we had low attendance. You're lazy. What were you? I was here with Jay. We were talking. We were having a good time, and there was zero support. Zero fucking support. What that tells me is you're fucking lazy. Could you imagine?
The newest Razor says the newest lolcast is decent, but Tommy annoys me. Yeah, the first one, Tommy was like a fucking coked out lunatic. I think he calmed down.
Yeah, but he was kind of talking like this too. He's like, I could go grab your balls if you want me to, Steven. You want me to grab your balls, Mookie? I'll grab them. If you want me to grab them, I'll grab your nuts and fist you.
What?
Well, he just kept on talking. Like, you ever hear that skit with oh my god, I forgot his name. He was on Saturday Night Live, and he makes terrible movies. Adam Sandler.
All of them?
Adam Sandler, yeah. And where he has that CD where he's like being the mom. He's like, I could play with your cock and balls. That's what That's what Tommy C sounds like. Phil is the
he also sounds like Frank from Pat and Frank. He shoots some ropes.
Frank is shooting ropes on some Struffoli right now. Phil is the Pokemon of the Lolcows. Except he doesn't make money and she's a multimillionaire. And then he spent.
Yeah, where does? Oh, here we go.
Oh, silent breasts.
Okay, what happened?
That sounds like a 90s movie. Birdfather and Jesus. Keep the birds at a cutout Fabio Lanzoni holding a giant container of I can't believe it's not butter with Carlos in the container of butter. Also, my birthday is Tuesday. Are two men planning on streaming that day? I have no idea, but happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I can't believe it's not butter. Muscular men that were also on the cover of, what was the name of the game? Iron Sword. It was the sequel to a game I used to play the fuck out of but can't remember. Holy shit, I should go to bed and masturbate. That's all. I can even think of the fucking music of the game. It was developed by Rare. It was published by Acclaim.
What is it?
I forgot the name of the Wizards and Warriors. Yeah.
No, my cat's looking at a ghost right now. Hang on.
Listen, dress up as a wizard and put a spell on my ass. Yeah, listen, look, it was so funny because they have Fabio on the cover of the sequel to that game, and your character is in knight's armor. He looks nothing. Why is Fabio on there? He may as well be eating butter on the fucking piece of bread because it made no sense.
Did you just open the front door? Okay, my cat is looking at a ghost then. Okay. Sorry. Something's going on here. Give me a second.
There's something strange in the neighborhood. Philip's gonna fap on May 1st. Dip, 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 dip. Phil can't do a podcast. It requires having a conversation you can't control. Yeah, that's what I've said that before you would quit recording. He can't work with other people. Look at what happened before when he tried to work with other people. Well, Phil milks like 5 different people for sustenance, so Phil is a professional milker. I mean, if you think about it, Natsu, with your birds, that's really the case, man. He has probably, maybe realistically, I joke and say 5, but like a dozen people that pay for his entire livelihood. Like, even his members are all, like I said earlier on when Jay and I were talking, they're all inflated. They're all inflated numbers. Because there's people gifting each other memberships. That's all it fucking is.
Listen.
I
got doxxed.
Did you really?
Somebody just banged on my door. That was actually quite weird.
Oh, God.
Someone just banged on my door, but no one's there.
Or you're haunted because you live in a fucking church.
Something just happened. You could roll back the stream. My cat was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, I believe you. I believe you. I'm not saying I don't believe you.
Dude, she's still sitting here staring at the door. It's actually spooked me slightly because I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Cat sense that shit too.
Yeah, my roommate just said, "Oh, I didn't open the front door."
Oh,
he's downstairs.
Maybe Bill Gates is there to fuck you.
Well, he's dead, so.
Well, he's dead, so.
All right. I've been doxxed by a ghost.
Thank you, Bill. Thank you for that insight.
Not a human. You've degraded them to the point that they're just cattle. All right? The absolute quicker you get out of this toxic vortex, the better. Especially for someone like Turkey Tom, who seems like he's got his head on his shoulders. He's smart. He's intelligent. He could make great content. But he has to get out of the
yeah, and he's going to become a millionaire talking about you, Phil. Cry more about it. Let's go.
Toxic vortex now before you're stuck in it forever. Because guess what? You'll be the next Lolcow. You'll be the next one who 10 years down the line, you're desperate for content. And what are you going to do to get it? Well, all you ever did was make fun of people. No one cares about you anymore. Now what are you supposed to do? Right?
Wait a minute. That's what Phil's... Wait, Phil just told us what he's terrified of. He's projecting here.
Yeah. He has become that. Phil used to make fun of people. He still makes fun of people, but Phil used to make fun of people all the time.
No, seriously, he's actually projecting right there, and that's why he didn't do the podcast. That's the reason he didn't do the podcast, because he knows his career's over.
Well, no, he also has too much pride, and he can't admit that he's a lolcow. People say, Rich, you're all right, I'm a lolcow. Fine, I could see how you think that. I said that earlier on. Fine. I am okay with that. I said that there was less than half the people that are here now. So, Rich, you take your shirt off, you kiss birds, you're an asshole. You have a fucking, literally have a cucumber dildo on your desk.
I don't... Do you think you're a fucking lolcow?
I don't know, and I don't care. If I'm one, I'm one. If I fit the definition, I'm one. I know part of it is you're not self-aware. So I think...
Yeah. I don't think we fit into that then.
You know, so I think that's what keeps me, I think, out of it. But even if I am, who fucking cares? I make money and people enjoy watching my shit. And they don't enjoy it to just clip the shit out of it like him because he doesn't realize he's an idiot. I at least realize I'm an idiot. Listen, I'm probably the biggest bird lover here since I was a kid. Natsu can't compete, no joke. Listen, Natsu, I could tweet at 1 in the afternoon, 3 in the morning. Natsu is saying birds under my tweet. Without question.
Same as me. That fucking person is awake 24/7 waiting for us to say bird. Waiting for us to say anything. Natsu says birds on everything I post across the internet. And I'm not kidding. Anywhere I go, he's there and he goes birds.
I bet you he has it has to be a piece of software that does it.
He has to.
Because I don't think he's sitting there. Like, I'm sure that he has a life and shit. Like, I don't think he's sitting there going, birds. Birds.
Natsu, are you actually sitting there saying birds? Be honest.
He's not. He's just saying birds.
I swear it's a bot.
Oh, I know Natsu is a real... You could be a real person and then have, when you're not there, something saying birds. You know what I mean? Like, I have Nightbot in here. You could be both, you know? You aren't a lolcow. Chris Chan, Cyrac. That's kind of what I think of what I think. None of those guys are self-aware. Phil is a lolcow. He's not self-aware. In a weird way, hate to say this to you, Philip pontificating Bernell. Philip Paul pontificating Bernell, excuse me. Boogie and Wings, by admitting that they're lolcows, actually make them less of a lolcow than you. I know you hate hearing that, and I'm not saying it to be a dick. I'm telling you the reality of it.
I love how he said, I said, are you real? Tell us if you're real. And he just said birds.
He's definitely real.
That's dedication.
But everyone was like, well, how could he be real if he maybe, you know, how it could be a bot? I'm like, no, you could be both, and you could just have autopilot on when you're not there just saying birds and have it programmed to just say birds under all my tweets.
By the way, guys, I'm not exaggerating. Everything I say, he comes in there and says birds. It's one of the most annoying things, but also the best thing ever.
That's how I feel. I love it. It drives me crazy, but I love it.
Yeah.
You're the next one on the list, man.
Boogie, where are you on this particular thing?
I mean, I'll just be honest with you. Phil is just one of the very few human beings in the world I actively dislike. I think I hate that guy.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Oh, we're coming out swinging.
I hate him.
We talk games. Oh, he is definitely real, and he's a nice guy. I have no issue with Natsu, but I'm just saying, come rain, snow, or shine, hell, there could be a nuclear apocalypse. Putin could be riding a nuke into America, and if I'm like, holy shit, Putin's on a nuke coming to America and coming on the nuke before it explodes, Natsu would be saying birds under it.
He's never missed one of my tweets.
He also has a taste for black cock. Thank you. And bird cock. Don't ask how I know about the birds. Okay. Shh. I won't ask anything. What are you eating, my ass?
An orange.
It's not me.
Is it loud? Sorry.
No. Well, you're redeemable. You're forgivable. Everything that I hate about myself, I see in Darkside Phil amplified up to 11. Right?
Fair
Like
enough,
every
yeah.
insecurity I have, he's the walking version of that. I talk about money. He spends every day begging for money. He gets mad when he doesn't get it. The unhealthiness, mentally unaware, oblivious, delusion.
No way I could stream till 3 a.m. You're out of your mind. I think it was Wes that already asked.
Visions of grandeur. Everything I have a little bit, he has all of it. He hoards it like I do M&Ms, dude.
I don't think you're as bad, to be honest with you, because you can actually...
No, Boogie's definitely not. I just said that before. I mean, granted, that whole thing where he was beating up a mannequin was, yeah, but...
You recall a time when
What about when he pretended to go down on his mic, and then what he said after that?
Then he started pretending choking a imaginary woman while he was eating the imaginary woman's pussy. Yeah, there's that.
And then what he said about a clitoris, that was great.
Yeah, yeah, I forgot about that one too. Okay, all right. Okay.
Screwed up. Wings. Did you watch this video? How did it make you feel? Do you feel like a Walmart shopper? Are you cheap?
No, actually, I masturbated to it. Ban anybody who says I masturbate.
Ban Amber Heard's turd, please.
Cheap? Or are you just a loser that was forced to work with Keemstar?
Well, I look at this. I understand that I'm Friends season 7, and that if you have a show any length of time, there's a period where it's peaks, and there's peaks and valleys and everything.
100%.
I'm at the tail end of my career, and like this gives me an opportunity to reinvigorate myself and put myself in front of a new audience once again, because I've been doing this thing for 16 years, Phil.
Yeah,
16 years. That means like most people that subscribe to my channel right now are dead.
Someone has a question for you. Jay, did you ever make your horror movie? I haven't been in the loop.
All of my movie stuff comes out in 2024. So yeah, I'm basically done shooting it. I have to edit, score it, all that shit. So 2024, around Halloween. Thank you.
Birds.
Subscribers. Most of them could be dead subscribers. You know, they could get in car
some of them
accidents.
actually died.
Yeah. So, like, I needed this opportunity to refresh myself.
Breasts.
Refresh his breasts.
Boogie2988S Penis donated $15. One for me, one for my hooker, 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 one for me, one for my H.
One for my H. That was the best part. You actually didn't say it enough, to be honest with you. Oh no, Google Fish is telling me to check messages. That makes me nervous.
Oh God, what now?
Wait, did we see this already? The one for me and one for my hooker. I think we've seen this, Google Fish, or
yeah,
unless that's a new, or unless there's a new on it, because it's 2 minutes 11 seconds. That's long. Is there something that we missed from it? I'm afraid. I don't want to see his meat flap. Jay, when is your porn coming out?
I've actually been thinking about that. I don't know.
Listen, go to have another convention and have everyone hear you nutting over the speakers.
That's easy. I know how to do that. I've done it.
I literally made a Dragon Ball Z video about birds just to bait Natsu into commenting instead. I got nearly 2,000 viewers and no Natsu. Well, you made a Dragon Ball Z bird video. You know people are going to tune into that. Oh, man.
To put myself in front of new eyes again. And here's the kicker, Phil. We didn't get the $50,000 because of you. And we still decided to do this podcast because just the opportunity alone was worth to do it.
So let me talk a little bit about what Phil is referencing in this.
He has giant breasts.
Dude, the way he held that cat was amazing. Oh, God.
The cat was going to bite his nipple. What is... Play it, it's edited, but I think we've seen it before, Google Fish. I'll watch it later, but I think we've seen quite a bit of him thrusting.
This video, this Walmart thing, okay? So I used to talk to Phil every once in a while. I would message him, and I just knew he was like a guy on the internet that people hated on, right? I didn't never really look into him. and I just assumed it was unfair criticism, right? And so I would write him every once in a while, and when this pitch for this podcast came along, I went into his DMs to try to convince him to do it. And he told me, he's like, no, I won't do anything with Keemstar. I don't work with Keemstar. Keemstar is trash. I don't do that. And I'm like, dude, look, nobody likes their job, right? Okay,
nobody likes their boss.
Right, exactly. Right? But this is a $50,000 payday, right? Like Walmart's all over this nation. All right, nobody likes clocking in at Walmart, but you need the paycheck. Okay, your life doesn't have to revolve about where you work.
Rather do this than work at fucking Walmart. Someone made a WWE match, you versus DK Oldies. It's amazing. Really? Where is?
Yeah. Somebody did a JKB versus Nate as well.
Oh God.
Yeah.
No.
Don't even go watch
Your
it.
life should be outside of where you work. Show up for the paycheck, man. And like he thinks he's above working at Walmart. He even said he's above shopping at Walmart. All right, what are you? You ain't above nobody, Phil. You ain't above nobody or nothing.
A guy that just recently declared bankruptcy is basically telling that he is above what you guys are doing. What it isn't really that bad. You're just talking about yourself
and keep in mind, again, they're not bringing up that he was just talking about shopping at Amazon for everything, including getting medicine.
Talking about your history of the internet.
Let me tell you what I'm doing, Phil. I'm doing this because I have a wife who's a cancer survivor. I'm a 400-pound man that's gonna get sick. And any chance I have a chance to broaden my business or potentially make money, make fucking money, I'm going to try to do it. Because, like, at the end of the day, I'm doing this for more than just myself. Quit being selfish.
Yeah. I'm doing this for similar reasons, but let me go ahead and add that I'm doing it because I know who I am. I know what I am. I know that I'm a guy who puts his foot in his mouth every single opportunity I get. I've done it in my personal...
Phil can't admit to this. This is the exact reason why he would... It doesn't matter if Keemstar offered him fucking $5 million, he wouldn't do it. I think I'm serious. Because he can't admit to things like this, Phil. He can't do it. He's incapable of it. He's a narcissist.
What's crazy is I really like Wings. He's such a nice guy.
He is. Well, that's why these guys... I mean... Boogie, I honestly think, even though it was well done, I think him doing that documentary was a bad choice, but whatever.
I actually hope they do a Wings documentary next.
Listen, I hope the whole time he's in a hot tub at Kyle's house so we can see his breasts.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Have the whole do the whole commentary from there, and Boogie's just doing it for the... Yeah, that was the thing that was like, oh, God, how do you come back from spending $250,000 on coming?
Personal life, I've done it in my private life, and I've done it online. So if I get an opportunity to make money from one of my biggest faults, why wouldn't I do it? Right? Like, pay me to be the idiot that I can be sometimes. And in fact, one of the coolest things about this podcast is I get to come in here and ramp it up. I get to be exceptionally autistic, exceptionally idiotic, and I get paid to do it. People are entertained by it, and most of the time, especially in the pilot episodes we filmed, I walked away feeling good about it. I'm like, that's going to be funny, that's going to be outrageous, people are going to enjoy it, I'm going to have a good time. I've tried to watch Phil's show.
What happened? What happened? You said something.
No, that was fucking Wings.
Oh, he sounded like you. I'm paying attention. I'm not zoning out. I thought that was you.
Ban Amber Heard Stirs, please.
I've tried to watch Phil's show. You know, the only thing that Phil's show does, it bores me to sleep to begin with. Okay.
Digital melanin.
And
digital melanin. He always says the wrong word by accident.
Melanin.
Melanin. That's what's in your skin, Wings. It's it's digital melanin. Listen, ban anybody who says digital melanin.
You got to get digital melanin on the soundboard. Digital melanin.
Ban anybody. You know that there's going to be like trolls in his chat now. Called digital melanin. Just like he said it. He's just like he said like he was talking about the weather. He was talking about the bariatric pressure, not the barometric pressure. Bariatric's the surgery that you have.
Digital melanin. Digital melanin. Ban anybody that has digital melanin.
Oh my God, I love Wings. Digital melanin. I get what he means, and he's right. Phil's streams, when he's not bitching, are the most boring thing in the world. That's why God bless people like fucking Duty Streams and Snort Bernell and Snort Hogan and Aquateal and whoever, the 8 billion other people that cover Phil, because
Digital Meldon.
Sitting there watching Phil, it's either misery or boredom.
It's like eating Digital Meldon.
It's like eating Digital Melon. Listen, Digital Melon's in my face, please.
And then, and on top of that,
did the DL Pass just claim that he gets paid to be exceptionally autistic? Fuck. Well, yeah, well, he did say that.
He thinks I'm just so mad. I can't even talk.
All right, he thinks he's better than you guys.
He thinks he's better than everybody. That's the problem.
Yeah.
It's not that nobody's better.
Phil definitely does think he's better than everybody. He could say he doesn't, but he does.
Me and I ain't no better than nobody.
Digital Meldon.
Okay, I learned that in Head Start. That was 4th grade. We learned that in 4th grade, okay? We're all just people trying to make it work, Phil. All right? By the way, Phil, this is my message directly to you, Phil, and I want to make it abundantly clear. You don't think you're part of this podcast, right? Except every episode we've uploaded,
Oh, my 1.5 terabyte SD card for the OLED showed up. My nipples are hard. Sorry.
You've talked about it, all right?
It's every
You've
single
talked
one.
about it. You've tweeted about it. And guess what? I'm going to bring you up in every single episode from here on out.
Oh, wow. You sound like me.
Yep. Digital Meldon.
We need birds. We need birds.
We have birds.
Ban Amber Heard's turd, please. Ban Amber Heard's turd, please. Ban Amber Heard's turd, please.
Philip Bernell is a man.
Yeah!
Yeah, somebody in the chat said you should go on that podcast. I agree.
Keemstar hates me. It ain't happening. Anyway,
we're going to have a segment.
Digital. Ban anybody who says digital melanin. You know he's going to have a troll now. Go ban digital
melanin.
Dude, yeah. Could you imagine we get banned digital melanin? We have him saying ban Amber Heard's turd. I think people are not understanding the gravity of how amazing that is. Like, someone was named Amber Heard's turd, and now I just think of her taking a dump every time I think of wings. I can't believe she took a shit. How did that happen? How coked up and drunk was she that she took a shit on the bed?
Oh, that's heavy drugs for sure.
Oh yeah. Like, was she sleeping or was she like hammered and she was like, "Yeah, party," and a turd came out of her ass?
Yeah. Both.
Like, could you imagine she was like she just like squatted and just like plopped out a turd?
Well, when I come down there to stay with you, I'm going to do that.
All right, no, do that on my chest though. That's the difference.
Put cellophane on your chest.
Oh, like, what the fuck was Johnny Depp's reaction? What the fuck are you doing?
Well, he probably ate it. Dude, the two cokeheads, get real.
He probably made it like a fucking Gabe Newell said from that Silvermania clip. He made a snow dog. What everyone, they were like, "What's a snow dog?" He's like, "It's a cocaine covered turd."
Dude, it's crazy that guy went to jail for pedophilia.
Oh yeah, dude, it was so sad because like it's art, separate the art from the artist, but with that you can't.
No.
Once you go pedo, I gotta cut you off. And the thing is that the Gabe Newell video is one of the most classic videos on YouTube. You know.
Where I talk about how you e-begged this week, about the stupid shit you said about me, about Wings, about Tommy, about the show. I'm going to make sure, and I know, Phil, look at me when I tell you this. You're going to respond every single time.
Absolutely. Boogie is 210% right. He is going to respond to everything. He can't help himself. The only person who has more pride than Phil is Quantum.
I know you.
I love how the birds are still like chirping like 7 miles away. Like if you listen low key, I hear it sounds like there's like birds down my street fighting. Listen, there's cockfighting down my street. Let's go. Listen, Jay, whip out your cock and fight with me. Oh my god, fuck! I'm literally holding a dildo like a pen.
Yeah, you hold that thing too often. Not close enough to my ass.
Listen, no, you're going to be putting this up my ass.
Will, I dare you to try not to.
I got something into duty streams. Look, I don't, and you guys are probably
duty streams is there. If Phil's being talked about, duty streams is like the Natsu. He's like the Natsu of Phil. If there is someone talking about Phil, duty is there. He might as well just say birds.
They record this podcast live?
Listen, I'm going to make it look like I have a 5-mile long nipple. Let's go. It's not working. Here. I'm so excited about this podcast.
Somebody just messaged me and said, I'm hungry for your loads. Someone just messaged me and said, I'm hungry for your loads.
Like, gave you on your phone number?
Yep.
Well, go give it to him. Why does Boogie look? He looks like he's hungry for your loads right there.
He's looking at his salad with resentment.
God.
Sorry.
He's like, get that fucking thing away from me right now, you son of a bitch. There's no meat. There's no meat on that. Where's the meat?
You know what Boogie and Wing should do next? And OnlyFans together.
And just oil each other up and just like roll around in a ring. Giant bear fight. I'll be down. Yo, I'm in. Listen, let's go. We'll probably make $500,000 each off of it. It won't be. We don't have to. I'm not fucking you. Just roll around in the ring in oil. Because I don't want to fuck him, but I will roll around in oil with him. Oh God! Okay. No, never mind. I wouldn't do that. Fuck. Ugh.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Here, listen. Hold my dildo, bird.
Listen, we have one new member.
Listen, touch my one new member. Wait, my member, not the actual member.
Well, we're done.
We're done. We're canceled.
In this, I don't.
They all had their eyes closed at the same time. You know that?
I necessarily believe everything that the troll video guys put out, but I'm just gonna report this. So I don't know if it's wrong or not, but Duty Streams reported that Phil went on Thanksgiving. He begged his brains out after like
$15. Listen, Jay. Slurp Rich's forested slop hole and panini press your man marinade bursting balls into a greasy holiday brunch for the entire family starring Tim Allen.
Well, what does Tim Allen have to do with anything?
Why is Tim Allen there? Why is Tim Allen watching me and Rich fuck?
And shockingly, that is not from Sexy Coco. That is breaking news.
All right.
What is Tim Allen?
Listen, I'll fuck you as Tim Allen grunts.
And then, who was the other guy? Al Borland? The one who was like always like happy and goofy?
I thought you meant the Wes Borland, the fucking guitarist from Limp Bizkit.
God, yeah, I'm watching the video that Google Fish sent me of Boogie humping, and it is the worst thing I've ever seen.
Oh God!
You know his life is going to fall apart, and he claims he has a Twitter account that is like Phil's secondary account. I can't verify whether it is. It very well may be. And he bragged about dumping $800. This is just in the last 24 hours on WWE champions.
Well, it's not a secondary Phil account. Someone's tracking Phil on there and just shows how much money he's spending.
How do they? Let's just hang on. How do they actually know? They hacked him or something?
Someone, which I don't agree with, it's fucked up, but it's Phil's own fault because he doesn't shut the fuck up about his finances. Someone hacked into his bank account.
But how do they know now? Like how do they know he's still spending money on that? They're not in his account.
They know, but they found out his name. He won't deny, like he won't confirm it's his name. He denies it, but they're like almost 100% positive they know what his name is on that app. Also, too, when Stuttering Craig, which I do think he would have kept it private, even though he's a piece of shit, because Phil would have called him out and it would have made him look terrible. Maybe he wouldn't have cared, but he wouldn't show his WWE account. He's like, oh, that for my personal safety, I won't show you. Like, what do you mean? It's like that's like as personal as like your Xbox gamer tag. What are you talking about?
So dumb.
Like, no, he's not dumb. He just didn't. Well, he knows that, dude. If people found out, it's kind of like Boogie with the hookers. If people found out, like, Pill always decries poor. I don't know if I could get groceries the next day. If you guys tip, I could use those right tip instead of super chat. I could use them right away, because he always makes it like he's destitute. If people find out he's spending like $100,000 fucking dollars,
God,
or whatever, even if it's 40,000, it says like I've heard numbers all over the place, but he's definitely doing it.
I've probably spent 40,000 on Blu-rays.
Well, it is, but you're not begging for money.
I am now. Can you guys support my family, please?
If Phil wanted to spend his money on Sweaty Men and he didn't run his streams the way he did, he could have a Sweaty Man Fest every day.
Yeah, he's not a very smart person.
But because his brand is, guys, I don't know if I could keep the lights on tomorrow. People are, not that they should have done it. Don't break into his fucking bank account, but they looked into it. Boogie just looks like he smelt a fart and Wings dealt it in the. Oh, I can picture Wings having some savage farts. Wings probably has those farts that are like literally like this. Listen, I have his wife's fart on my soundboard. I used to anyway. I have Wing's wife's fart on my soundboard.
Where is it?
It's in the fucking file on Dropbox. I don't have it on the soundboard right now.
Jordy, ever
there wasn't high demand for Wing's wife's fart.
I wonder
do
why.
anything like that?
I do have the that Wings reacted to it with though.
No, I've spent $600 on Rainbow Six over a 7-year span, but I'm pretty open with that. But like Phil's spent conservatively $50,000 on WWE champions.
How? I mean, I guess he has a gambling. Obviously, Obviously, he has a gambling addiction. But that's the thing. He has to leave people guessing, because once it's confirmed that Phil is the Captain May 1st is spending it on that shit, it's over. And it's already over for him. It's already over. But at that point, like if it was confirmed that he was doing that, that would be the final nail in the coffin for his career. That'd be it. Because even the diehard dents at that point would be like, nah, dude, you always told us that the reason you needed support is because you were in financial trouble. You're spending it on sweaty men.
Will B, thank you, Will B, says, Jay, is it true Blu-ray better quality than digital?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Because it's not, when you stream like even like 4K HDR from Netflix, you're not getting the same bit rate that you would get off of 4K HDR Blu-ray.
So just to be clear, it might be as sharp, but in terms of the actual color depth, that's where you're losing out.
I mean, yeah, if it's 4K, it's the same pixel count, but it's also going to be more compressed. You're going to have more compression artifacts. Even if you have fast internet on Netflix, they still have to compress it more to stream it at this point anyway. So a Blu-ray is going to not have the same amount of like digital artifacts from the compression. So there's that too.
Well, there's also the fact that they'll just fucking pull a movie that you're watching and it'll just disappear from the world.
Hey, that's why I got back into mini disc, because they literally just did that with the Elden Ring soundtrack. When I make the mini, I'm still waiting for that new in-box mini disc. That's what I'm waiting for, the lead off to the video. That just happened with Elden Ring. The soundtrack for Elden Ring, they just pulled it from Apple Music randomly one day.
Yeah.
Oh, that pisses me off, dude.
Kyle Driver says back into missed his. Kyle Driver said, I ate the Waffle House once, now I kiss men sometimes. Okay.
Okay, I have no idea what that means, but I got to go piss. You're going to love my JVC. Listen, Jay, I'm going to go piss. Piss on me.
Seth says, what are the most fun games, casual games, for the Steam Deck? SD? Is that what you mean? Casual games for the Steam Deck, guys. Put that into the chat. I have not touched my Steam Deck for like 5 months. But Alpha, what's going on? Stardew Valley's casual. That's great. Persona 5. Yeah, Fallout. What are those rolls? What rolls? Oh, these are posters. When I order my Blu-rays, they come with special edition posters. That's some of the posters. I haven't hung them up, obviously, around the place yet. Something I have to do. Jay, did you meet that music guy at 6? No. I'm having a meeting with him next month, which is in a couple days. I know everyone's excited. That's happening. I'm going to make music videos with that guy for sure. He's just super busy. Jay, as a human, have you ever been milked? Oh, yeah. I used to date girls that would milk the shit out of me. Fuck was that? Birds? Matt, what's on? What's on? I don't know. What poster's neat, says Enforcer. I don't know, dude. This one's Evil Dead. See?
What kind of cat? I'm not really it's weird to say this because I'm starting to game again, but I'm not really into like the casual kind of games. I played Vampire Survivor. I've played Brotato. Those would be good. Then there's obviously games like I forgot. It's almost like a
Load Enforcer.
No, what the hell is the name of the game? Stardew Valley.
Listen, shoot your loads into my valley. Oh, Vampire Survivors, dude. That's the game to get.
Yeah, I think I said Vampire Survivors. Yeah, I did. I said
yeah,
Brotato.
You're fired.
And I said Brotato, too.
Man, Vampire Survivors is like one of the most addictive games I've ever played. Can't stop.
Listen, that's how I feel about Elden Ring.
And like some people,
some reports is up to 100,000.
Yeah, 100,000 plus, right?
It's insane to me because I'm addicted to Magic the Gathering, and I haven't spent that much on the physical game, much less the digital game. Like the digital new set comes out of the digital game, I'll spend $50, which adds up to like $200, $250.
Yeah, but Boogie, you spent $200,000 on hookers.
Yeah, where's he going with this?
Yeah, we're like you really don't have any leg to stand on here, dude. You have a meat flap though.
A year. How do you
listen? Stand on your meat flap.
You spend that kind of money on anything?
Wow. Why are they not? Yeah. What?
What? What?
Dude, I'm addicted to Magic the Gathering at the moment.
Oh, I'm addicted to your hair.
I mean, you know.
Oh, is it out?
Other hookers.
Here it is.
Yeah,
oh,
at least he said it.
At least he called it out.
But on a mobile game. At least I got laid.
On a mobile game. A pay-to-win game.
Right. You know what I hate the
Yeah, it's still just as bad, Boogie. Sorry. It's like rub one out.
most about Phil, though? Like, this is the thing that's always irked me. There was a few years back, Phil had problems with the IRS. And Phil needed to raise, I don't know the number. Let's call the number $4,000 or something like that, right? Phil had to raise $4,000 to pay his back taxes. And Phil had this, I want to call it a begathon, but like he calls it something else. I don't know what he calls it. But basically it's like this marathon stream where he streams for like 12 hours and he plays like 3 or 4 different games and everybody comes out and he has positive content. He goes out there and he makes like $6,400. So he clears his goal. So what ends up happening? So he takes this $6,400 and he spends $2,500 that night on WWE champions and Total Wine.
What?
These people came out here to bail you out of your IRS taxes. And
is this real?
Money they gave.
Apparently, that's the thing, is that there's still that 0.001% chance of uncertainty. So we have to say allegedly, but it is.
What? And how is anyone giving him money?
Because the plausible deniability. He's like, I didn't show you. It was definitely my account, so who knows if it is, but it is. Everyone knows it. But
how can you spend $2,500?
But the diehard dents still are like, well, maybe it's not, or maybe he really does need the money.
Jesus. Okay, I'll be honest with you guys. I went to the Magic Card store 2 days ago, bought a box for $200. Came home, opened it, put it in the binder. The next day, I went back
Review
there
China
again.
USA donated
that
$15. Any plans for the 10-year anniversary of Cheddargate? It's coming up soon?
Cheddargate.
Oh,
Listen.
God.
Oh, dude, we should do that. I would do it. Does anyone know the exact day of that? I'll have a just give me my 200 day. Fuck that. I'll roll with it.
So what I was getting at there is I went back to the store, got another box, did the binder thing. And then after I did that twice, I was like, yeah, that's enough for me for like 3 months.
But it doesn't matter. You don't go on the internet and say, guys, you know, I'm really in rough shape right now. It's not so you're not making it your audience's business. The difference with Phil and why people always talk about it as I shake a dildo at the screen, a cucumber dildo, is that he just goes with the destitute thing. And then when you're spending the money and you're telling people you're actually using the money for something else because you're in dire straits.
Can I say this? The completionist gets dragged through the mud because he has whatever $600,000 donated. He didn't spend any of it, but still he lied about it, right?
There, yeah.
But he's getting murdered for that. But Phil gets much less, $6,500, and he spends $2,500 of it that night gambling it away, and he somehow still has people supporting him. That's insane.
Because again, it's the plausible deniability. Because he hasn't come out and showed his. Because he knows. Why do you think he didn't show it to Stuttering Landfill? He didn't show.
God. How much money do you think he's blown on that game? Total?
He does.
Do we have an amount?
It goes the anywhere for. Dude, people go up to 6 figures with it. People say 40,000. I don't know, but he spent a lot. He spent way more than he should have for a guy who begs on the internet every day. Again, if he didn't beg, whatever the fuck he wanted to do with his money, if he wanted to wipe his ass with $20 bills, that's his prerogative. But you can't wipe your ass with $20 bills and say, guys, I can't pay for food because I'm flushing the money down the toilet. Listen, I'm going to send Wings my cucumber dildo. Let's go.
And you spent it on a video game and alcohol.
According to Duty Streams, he did it last night.
Yeah.
And they got this like Twitter account. I'll send it to Connor if he wants.
If you are filing bank...
So what are we looking at there? Pause it.
That's his WWE account. He spent $814 allegedly.
Yeah, no, go back so we could see it on screen.
I'm going back. Hold on.
I'll go back on you, bareback.
That tax debt, and you spent it on a video game and alcohol.
According to Duty Streams, he did it last night.
Yeah.
And they got this like Twitter account. I'll send it to Connor if he wants.
Down from the rafters is Phil.
That's him, okay.
$814, Black Fraud necklaces with deals going back to bed. Yep.
So, okay, stop. How does that equate to the amount? Like
it's like when you buy gems in certain fucking free-to-play gotcha games. It's a gotcha game.
31,000 gems he bought? Is that what we're looking at?
I don't fucking know, but they know how the math adds up with this. I don't play the game, and that's what it comes out to. They keep track of it.
So do you know what's in that game? Like, what do you do?
No, because I'd rather fucking stab myself in the throat than play it.
Well, yeah. So, $1,000. Like, God, why isn't his wife stepping in to be like, "Where's the money?"
Because she's a weird idiot. She's a fan. She was a fangirl of Phil. Think about what you are to be an unironic fangirl of Phil. Think about it. She's in outer space.
Alpha Phone Pro Max 5G just followed us on Twitch. Thank you.
Listen, birds, Ben. Listen, flex pecs. All right, let's go.
If you are filing bankruptcy and that's what you're doing with your money, that's disgusting.
WWE Champions is like Candy Crush if you want to see hot, sweaty dudes in tights. Like muscular.
Did you hear what Boogie just said?
What did you just say?
Roll it back 10 seconds.
We'll get through this in 7 years.
And you spent it on a video game and alcohol.
According to Duty Streams, he did it last night.
Yeah.
And they got this like Twitter account. I'll send it to Connor if he wants.
If you are filing bankruptcy and that's what you're doing with your money, that's disgusting.
Well, and but he's too good to come on here.
What?
Yeah, well, Boogie admittedly hasn't filed for bankruptcy.
Yeah, not yet. Okay. You're right.
So that's in his corner with that.
I bet you
Coward.
Boogie's making some serious money.
Just look at them.
Well, this podcast is definitely tell you something. This episode is flowing a lot better. His mic is a lot better, so his voice isn't. I could listen to Tommy just fine. Now he's fine. He is kind of a good person to bounce off between them. That's like the flow and the chemistry is much better here than it was before.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, you know how many they have an editor, probably a producer, then the 3 hosts plus Keemstar. No one's making money. You know what I mean?
Not yet, anyway.
I don't think they could. How much money do they have to make per episode for them to get paid anything realistically?
True.
I think they might make money in, like,
if they get sponsors.
Yeah, if they do. But I mean, it's Keemstar's. Who knows? I don't know how many companies want to work with him.
I'm sure there's a way to monetize this if it gets enough
there must be.
viewership.
It's getting views, right? 40, 50,000. So who knows? I mean, if Wings makes $3,000 or $2,000 a month off this, that'd be cool.
Yeah, which could definitely happen.
True.
$1,000 on fucking Hogan pictures. You can have a Corvette, a brand new Corvette, or you can have this stack of digital Hogan pictures. Like, what are you doing, Phil?
You know what really gets me mad about Phil every time I see it? I see Phil, like, and there's so many clips of this. Just check Twitter, where he's like, well, we've been streaming for an hour now, and we haven't reached our subscription goal. We haven't reached our donation goal. We haven't. We've reached our donation goal.
Yeah, Boogie doesn't do this. He does not do that.
But we haven't reached our subscription goal. Like, how are you mad at people for not giving you free money?
We need a
nobody does that too.
We need a foghorn every time Will does a whale call. It's like
Jody Latham. Everyone here is fat.
Is that what Jody said?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Haven't reached out across the land.
I've e-begged. All right, we've seen it. I've got
everybody's done it from time to time because you get frustrated.
The internet shamed me for doing it, right? But show me where I got mad that nobody gave me money. Show me where I the inkling in my mind.
I can show you where Phil could have bought that Tesla that you wanted.
Spend the money on Yeah, Boogie, like, Wing's saying I've never begged for money. I literally have never begged for money. 4 to 5 men on the screen. That is okay. 4 to 5 men. Thank you. Are fat. You are not fat, Jay. Jay's also well endowed, unlike me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Boogie is not the same as Phil. 100%. This was live, and they were getting good super chats. I have a feeling there's promise with this show, at least for a couple years anyway.
Super chats, eh? I see what they're doing.
Listen, I'm going to give you hay in your ass.
Yeah, I know he could. That's one of the things that drives me crazy is he has in the past made good money. Now, based on everything I've seen so far, that can't be real anymore. The view numbers are worse than mine. How is that possible, Phil? If your YouTube channel is doing worse than mine, and I've been at this game for 17 years, and I spent the last 8 years purposely tanking it because I'm an idiot, if your numbers are worse than mine, what is going on? The money ain't there. Tell me.
No, the money isn't there. He did a marathon stream, and he made like $200 for what? 9 hours of streaming, I think Duty said. 9 hours of streaming straight, I believe.
That's got to be depressing.
Because, dude, how many people have super chatted him and he's blocked them? Like, people who are actively, even if it's criticism, Phil, people who are like, Phil, I don't think you should do this, and he's blocked them. You're blocking people that are paying you. What do you think is going to happen?
He's so stupid. Like, if you're going to let the haters donate money, just let them go to town. Go nuts.
But he can't do it. His pride won't let his pride and ego. It's too fragile, and he can't do it. He'd rather not get the money than have someone just say something stupid that could just roll right off your back.
Yeah.
You know? He blocked a member, Terrence said. He blocked, which, look, if the member was like someone I can't mention here because then he'll live stream for 7 years.
Who?
You know who I'm talking about. I don't want to mention his name. I'm saying too much already.
Oh, Jake.
No, Nate. You made me say it.
I said the fake name, Jate.
Jate. Yeah, who the fuck is called Jate?
I named my other cat who passed away Jate.
Did you really?
Nope.
Okay, so go fuck yourself. But
Listen.
who blocks? Like, he'll block you for the smallest thing, and those are all people who probably at one time wanted to support you, Phil. Most of your most of your detractors, don't want to say the most dedicated, not the most dedicated, but most of your detractors are former fans. What does that say about you? As I put a dildo near my lips, what does that say about you? Like, this is why you are where you are, dude. And there's no way you're making enough money with like 290 people showing up to your average stream. Get lost.
No, the money's there. His begging is otherworldly. Like, he spends 6 hours a day, 7 days a week with this e-bag mess. Well, 6 days a week. He has a day off.
Subscribe, donate, or get the fuck out.
Yeah, subscribe. Right, yeah. Because he makes $100,000 a year. Like, to put that in perspective, I make like 40. So I make like a third of what Phil makes doing.
He didn't make 100,000 this year, though. I bet
doing my YouTube channel. But for some reason, Phil, who has a business degree, has no foresight in his whole life. There's never been a time I've come home and accidentally ran out of fucking money. It's like, oh, I woke up today and it's out of cash. You know, there was a bank overdraft.
Of course, he has no foresight with money. He bought a house on the other side of the country while he still didn't have his condo sold. Of course he... And then he decried poor. Dude, you put yourself in that situation. 2 fucking mortgages. Are you fucking out of your mind?
Can I just ask, what the fuck is in the top left of the screen right now in Wing's video?
I guess it's a bat.
What the fuck is that? I just noticed it. Why is there a fucking bat in the cock? In the cock. I think the top left.
Why is there a bat? What is a bat biting your cock?
Why is there a bat in my cock? Listen, I'm gonna bat you with my cock when I come see you.
Oh,
listen, I'm gonna knock you unconscious with my dick.
Stop.
What? We'll sign consent papers.
Oh, okay, cool. It'll be fun. There'll be consent papers. That's fine.
Yeah.
Phil blocked my account for giving good constructive criticism in a game he was stuck on, then proceeded to complain about being stuck in the game. Phil is Homer Simpson. Phil is he is his own worst enemy, man. And I'm sure his wife is she's an enabler probably because she's just a droid. Like, again, she was an unironic fan of Phil, so to her, this is normal. Like, Phil's behavior is like, oh, this is fine. Before she eventually cheats on him. I'm not being a dick. I'm just keeping it real. She cheated with her ex for Phil. So, what does that tell you?
I guess that means I don't got no money. I need you guys to tip. Like, I've never got upset at somebody for hitting me with a super chat, because for those who don't know, super chats YouTube takes a cut out of, right? Phil can't have that cut taken out. He needs the tips today. So he has like this alternate link that you can link so he can put it right into his bank account today so he can buy his groceries. How is this a man with a successful business when you're asking people to give money today so you can go buy fucking groceries? I get paid once a month, Phil. You get paid once a month. Have a business foresight and be able to ration your money out till you get to the next paycheck. Or
yeah, not trying human meat, DBZ. Where the hell did that come from?
Oh,
God.
Concept.
Save your fucking money.
Yeah.
So,
but
like, when
Goldust and John Cena were having a Black Friday sale.
Yeah. Save your fucking money so when you have a bad month, you have money to fall back on. So
no, he's, again, like I said before, this is the guy who had 2 mortgages when his channel was declining exponentially.
Dude, that's funny in the chat. Troll Patrol says Lolcast is giving Phil advice. That's how bad it's getting.
And it's true, but everything they're saying is on point.
Dude, Goldust. When I was a kid and they introduced Goldust, I had no idea what I was looking at. Do you know who Gold Dust is?
No, I have no idea.
Holy shit! I get to tell you who Gold Dust is.
Yeah,
So during when WWE was starting to lose out to the competition, they introduced all these fucking insane characters, and one of them, I'm not making this up, was called Gold Dust, and he was literally a Hollywood actor type guy, but he wore this like black paint with gold on his face, and he wore this gold outfit, right? And are you looking at the camera? Can you see me right now?
Yes. Well, no, I'm not looking at OBS. I'm not looking at OBS.
Well, look at me now. Look at me.
I am going to... All right, JJ only.
So Gold Dust came out from the fucking back of the stage with his music, and he'd go like this. I'm not kidding. He'd go, oh, on his breast, and he'd go, oh. And he was like, I'm not going to say the word gay, but he was extremely...
Flamboyant.
And they pushed that envelope. Like, they really pushed the envelope of that. Like, he'd pull other, like, wrestlers' pants down, and you'd see their bare ass, and he'd slap it. Like, it was completely fruity, as somebody said in the chat. And it was like, what the fuck am I watching?
That's what Phil does. That's what Phil does around his house.
Yeah, Gold Dust. Well, I can't believe a lot of people don't know who Gold Dust is. Gold Dust was fucking huge back in the day. Dude,
listen, you're huge right now.
Yeah, I am. Gold Dust was unbelievable. It was like softcore porn. I went to a live event where Gold Dust pulled down Shawn Michaels' pants and kissed his ass.
Gold Dust isn't as like that anymore, especially in AEW. He isn't like that anymore.
No, that was when they were like pushing the fucking limits.
Yeah, he still wrestles in AEW. Phil walks around like Gold Dust and slaps his ass and assless chaps. That's what Kat does.
I love Gold Dust.
That's what if he ever gets caught looking at a video game woman, she's Kat slaps Phil's ass.
Watch Gold Dust clips.
Concept.
Dude, I feel bad about
actually British Bulldogs.
You can't watch wrestling clips. You'll get the stream taken down. Oh my god, and even old ones in a heartbeat. Absolutely not. They'll fucking strike you, let alone just claim you.
I know. I feel bad about spending 99 cents.
He's waiting for the market.
I feel bad about spending 99 cents on Pokemon Go for Mareep Day on Sunday.
This is coming from
and at least I'm getting exercise for that. How do you buy that? Now, match 3 game. At least me and my girlfriend are walking around a park on Sunday to catch sheep, imaginary sheep. It costs 99 cents, dude.
You know what we should do? We should all get together on stream and play WWE Champions. Like,
that's it. I'm not putting money into it. That game looks stupid.
It does look stupid. I've never played it before in my life, but we should.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, it looks so dumb. Like, but again, addiction is addiction. He's addicted to his sweaty men.
I'll do it, though.
Yeah, I grew up with
WWE. And then
WWE.
log into it.
Look,
and then streaming on live.
Here's the thing about these mobile games that a lot of people don't realize, and I'm talking to you if you spend money on these mobile games, okay? Raid, Shadow Legends, whatever it is, okay? All of these games, including my favorite, Magic the Gathering Arena, you spend money on those games to get ahead, but you don't actually get ahead because they then match you with people or match you with computers or match you with AI that's up to the new level that you're at, right? So you think, oh, I'm skipping the grind. The game is the grind. That's the game. You're skipping the game when you pay for that.
Not to go on a side rant or anything, and I'll make it very short. I got back into Magic, and I downloaded what he's saying, Magic the Gathering Arena. I haven't played it for like 4 years. I cannot believe the stupidity in that game. Like, how much money you'd have to put into it to keep playing it. And I can't believe that's what gaming has come to. Like, it's addictive because I'm playing, and by the way, I put $0 into it. But you're playing it, and you hit a wall. Like, you play, like, I don't know, 6 games, and all of a sudden they're like, hey, get this. I looked at the prices. I could go buy real cards. Why would I where I could trade them in? And you can't even trade the cards that you get into the game. You can't, like, if you have doubles, you can't destroy them and get money back and put it towards other stuff in the game. It's unbelievable. And I feel bad because a lot of people probably get so addicted. And yeah, Phil, super addicted. And that plays into like what I was saying on last time we streamed together, the psychology of people like this that get trapped in those games. They're missing something from their lives.
No,
really
not Phil.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, it's a fulfillment issue. You know what I mean? It's like you need that fulfillment, so you pay for it.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm so happy the microtransactions like that haven't spilled their way into like AAA games to the extent that they have. At least with AAA games, we get like a full, complete game with that added shit on later. You know what I mean? You don't need to really worry about that yet. But I pray to God, like, could you imagine like Grand Theft Auto 6 came out and it had like microtransactions like that? Oh my God.
Yeah, Mr. McMahon is the Nintendo of wrestling. I think most people would agree with that. WWE is like Nintendo with their IPs. Each wrestler they have ever signed, their gimmicks are owned by them. If a wrestler ever looks elsewhere, they have to change their wrestling name. Yeah, and if you watch even 0.3 of a second of wrestling content on YouTube, you will get struck. Like they like. I think there was one time we watched like a little bit. There was like a theme, and the stream, like, I didn't get a strike, but the stream got shut down. I had to restart it.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Somebody asked, do I know what spell table is? Yes. If you don't know what spell table is, it lets you use a camera to play magic cards and sort of on your desk with people around the world. It's pretty cool.
Phil on a hill. You had a burst on May 1st. What a thrill. The camera was on. It was on the whole time. Belch on my face, then I'll donate a dime. Philip, listen, I'm going to belch directly into your face right now. At 54, Dustin Rhodes, Gold Dust, is one of the best wrestlers in the world. In his legendary 30-plus year career, he's worked for every major U.S. promotion. Oh, shit. I guarantee you that the reason he's addicted to it is because the only game he's good at, because you just throw money in and when it makes you feeds his ego. Probably.
Well, and that's why I said it's like fulfillment. Yeah. Like, dude, you play Elden Ring, right?
Mm-hmm.
Part of the reason you love that game is, and I guarantee it, learning the combo system to beat a boss. And when you do that after, getting killed 5 times, you probably feel great. You're like, oh my God, let's go on to the next one. But at least you're not paying. Now imagine that, but every time you do that, you have to pay $10, $20.
I wouldn't do it. Yeah.
You wouldn't do it, right? Turn you off from the game. But there's some people that will pay that money to get that fulfillment you get.
People with gambling addictions, and Phil obviously has that. Yeah.
Yeah, well, listen to this. My dad, who owned a pool hall for fucking 30 years, he spent, and we calculated it, my uncle and I maybe I shouldn't be talking about this out, but my dad spent $1.3 million a year in 2005, 6, 7, and 8. He spent $1.3 million a year on gambling on horses. So
holy shit.
I know what it's like to watch somebody addicted to something like that. And I know, that's why I know the psychology behind this. Something traumatic happened to him when he was young. And also, my grandparents, I wouldn't say were the most supportive people. So when you fucking bet, like, say, $5,000 a day on horses and you win, you feel like you won the lottery. You know what I mean? So my dad spent so much fucking money, and it was so much money you couldn't even believe it. I used to watch him. So the pool hall was very successful, and he'd come out of the pool hall like on I'd say a Monday morning with all the cash that we made, and it would be like probably $7,000 more maybe in cash, and like that money would just go right into the betting. And I was like, ugh. Well, obviously I was young at the time, so I couldn't say much, but I know what it's like to be around addicts, and also in the pool hall, I don't give a shit to say this, there was also illegal gambling obviously happening in the fucking pool hall, from like card tables to gambling machines, countertop gambling machines, all that shit. I can tell stories about that. But yeah, Phil is like, he's one of those guys I used to watch in the pool hall, like go to the machine and bet like $300 in an hour. It's sad to see, but you also see the same pattern.
Yeah, with Phil
in the people, right? That's why when I hear all this stuff about Phil, I'm like, poor bastard. it's you're missing something in life, so you try to get that fulfillment, that fucking energy from winning from something, anything. So he's just basically, from that. And yes, somebody's like, was it taxed? Well, all the illegal stuff my dad did in the pool hall, was that taxed? Probably not. Congratulations. I don't give a fuck. I don't talk to him anymore. I can imagine that. Actually, my dad got audited one year. That was fun.
Oh, I think you told me that. Yeah.
Actually, my dad, and I'll just tell this because who gives a shit. My dad built a fake wall in the pool hall to build fake gambling rooms. That's how serious it was.
Wow. No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so my dad had a pool hall for 30 years in the same location in Mississauga. I swear to God, Mudahar has been to it, but that's a whole other story. And it was full, and again, it's now like 7 or 8 years since the pool hall existed, so I'll say this. A lot of the mafia went into that pool hall, and not just the Italian mafia from downtown Toronto, but other mafias. I'll just leave it at that. And they'd get together, and because they were on good terms, they would play card games. So from like 2 in the morning when the place closed until about 7 in the morning, there would be probably 50 people in the back of the bar area playing cards. And they'd hire like an actual professional card dealer. They pay her. It was always a girl, and they pay her, and she'd throw the cards out to all the players and all that shit. They'd have food. So one day, my dad gets like a tip that the police are like on to the games. Like the police are going to raid the place. So my dad instantly cancels the card games. And then 2 days later, I'm sitting in the pool hall about 7 in the morning because I used to open up super early to let all these old Italian guys play snooker at the back table. And I'm sitting there, and one day, maybe 5 or 6 guys come in, and they're all like workers. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? They're like, oh, your dad didn't tell you? And I'm like, what? They're like, oh, we're building a room, new janitor closet, as they called it.
Janitor closet.
So yeah, so I'm like, okay, cool. And my dad, I phoned my dad. I'm like, these guys here. He's like, yeah, let them do their thing. So I let them do their thing. The janitor closet turned out to be about, I'd say 10% of the pool hall. And you'd open the door, and it would just be a room that looked like a janitor's closet. But if you push the back wall, it just opened into a hallway. And then you go down the hallway, and there's all these rooms, and they put all this fucking exhaust vents in there because they used to smoke like fucking maniacs. And he would just have the card tables there. So guess what happened? The police did show up, and they didn't even find the rooms. They were just like, can we look in all the doors? My dad's like, yeah, I don't give a shit. And they went into all the rooms, just peeked their heads in. They were like, okay, thank you. They're like, what's this door? And they're like, oh, it was the basement of the store above us. So we're like, oh, that has nothing to do with us. They're like, well, we're going to need to look in this room. My dad was just like, yeah, good luck to you. And they left. And he got away with it for like 7 years. And he made the amount of money coming out of that probably was stupid.
Oh,
I don't know how much money he made on the tables. I'm pretty sure that he took like a cut of it.
Oh, well, yeah. What the hell would the point be of him doing that if he wasn't making money off of it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's my story, guys. Sorry, to sidetrack you. But it's fascinating.
Heartwarming story.
So he's a mafia member?
Not really.
I wouldn't say, well, I mean, not really. No, I don't think so.
It doesn't get easier. The game doesn't get better. The game doesn't change. It's the same grind, then the same game, only the colors or the graphics are a little different. Ooh, pretty colors. Are you for?
Well, to be fair, Boogie, this is kind of like positive Phil. He has like a 95% win rate on WWE Champions.
Does he really?
No, because of where the SD card Phoenix is placed. The reason why that was an issue, where the SD cards were overheating with the allies because they were idiots and put this SD card slot right near the CPU vent.
Arrest Jay.
Yeah,
well, it's worth it then. $100,000, sure.
Like he's one of the best players on the game. Like he's up there.
I'd rather have $100,000 worth of hookers. I gotta be honest.
Me too.
At least you got something to tell your kids, right? You can't tell your kids about the 20 hooker pool.
Yeah,
And again, my biggest insult for all of this, I'm so sorry to dominate the conversation, but I'm just so mad at Phil. I'll try to make this the last thing I say, okay? But to think that DSP is better than me, even me, but much less everybody that shops at a Walmart, you think you're better than anybody, Phil?
Again, as he consistently shops at Amazon, just keep that in mind.
You are the kind of person that...
There's an underbelly to everything, so I don't doubt Jay's story. Well, I mean, at this point, I have no reason to make it up. Yeah, although, let me say this. The number one guy that used to play cards in there got shot in the head and killed, like he got whacked in front of a bakery, like, I think 2 months after the card tables went in.
Oh, that's wonderful.
You have everybody's dream job. When I was growing up,
No, Cosmic, you're missing the point. Phil was talking down to them because they shop at Walmart and he doesn't. He takes a stand against Walmart while he's shopping on Amazon. So, which I shop on Amazon. That's not what I'm just saying, like, if you're really that way and you're against big corporations that are parasitic and hurt other small stores, then you can't shop at fucking Amazon, you idiot.
Somebody says whack off Rich. I will.
Listen.
Playing video games. I wanted to play video games and earn a living doing it. And you know what? I do. I have for the last 15, 16 years. I'm so blessed to do that.
Blessed.
The day that I get mad about that is the day that I've completely lost touch, not just with my audience, but with humanity.
I always remember, what was that bad, like, horror kind of game that came out for the X? It was like I think it was a time exclusive for Xbox. It sucked. It was first person, but it was more so
Sega?
like a puzzle game. No. It's new.
Condemned?
Scorn.
Oh, that.
It was, and he was like, I stayed extra to play this, and he was mad he didn't get support. He was bitching about it. Not Redfall, it was Scorn. I was like, dude, you're really bitching because you had to play a video game for an extra hour and you didn't like that you got support, and you're actually saying that to your audience and you don't think it's going to hurt your business. Condemned is good. Condemned's a different game than Scorn, though. Scorn's more of like a horror puzzle first person with occasional combat, from what I heard. Does not look good.
You are living your dream job.
It's not, if you have an ego, a fragile ego like Phil's, it's not a dream job. He'd be better off working at the post office. I'm not being a dick. It's just real.
And you're pissed.
You're just trying to drag him into drama.
Yeah, Jostler, you're right.
Huh?
Oh, Jostler just said Scorn is an H.R. Geiger simulator. So if just so you guys know, if you play Scorn and you look at the artwork and you go, oh, this is familiar, because they ripped it off of the artist who created the aliens in Alien. So if you watch Alien, that's why Scorn kind of looks like Alien, because they basically ripped off Giger.
This DBZ, this podcast for Boogie, I think, is his last chance. If he makes this happen and does well with it, I think he might be okay.
Drama. He's on positivity, guys.
I genuinely, you need to spend about $100,000 on therapy, Phil.
Yeah, he would have been better off.
Because
I'm done.
You can get your dick sucked for a living. Eventually, you're just gonna get raw. Any job can turn into a salary.
Wings is like
Wings has the best advice.
Wings is not. You can get your dick sucked for a living, but eventually it's going to get raw.
I mean, that's a good metaphor. It's true. I've done that with women for sure. You have sex all day, but eventually it's going to get raw.
Yeah, that's happened to me too, where your penis kind of gets sore.
You know when you get like a new girlfriend and you're all into each other and you go to town?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It only goes until it gets raw.
Yeah, he's right. It's like digital melanin.
That's digital melanin. Ban digital melanin in the chat.
Rap long enough. My biggest issue with Phil is he thinks that we're sticking into like the Lolcow like persona where we're rising above it. You know, like my value has never been higher, Phil, in the last 5 or 6 years.
That is true.
Than when Lolcow podcast came out. You know what's going to happen a year from now? We're still going to be doing this. We're going to forget about you. And you're still going to be begging for money on Thanksgiving when you should be spending it with your family. You're going to be waking up.
Oh, that's brutal.
It's brutal.
That's actually really fucking.
Well, imagine being them and missing out on a 50K payday because Phil's fucking ego.
Yeah, but is Keemstar gonna really pay that to them?
Probably not.
I don't.
I thought of that too.
Dude, $150,000 to get those 3 guys in a room, and also the podcast to make $150,000 would take years for them to recoup that.
I don't know about years, but I would say like a year and a half or so.
Close. Well, that's
hoping you don't overdraft. Hoping somebody comes through and hits you with $100 so you can get some fucking bagels and jam on your successful business. That's what's going to end up happening, Phil.
It's essentially, according to him, already happening now. Hey, Jay, the Exorcist movies from the early 2000s, good. I watched up to the 3rd one. So far, I've really enjoyed them.
No. Take a hard pass on that. So Exorcist 1 is fucking incredible, and Exorcist 3, I would argue, is very close to part 1 in terms of quality. All of the other Exorcist projects, I heard the TV show's okay, but do not watch any of them, especially the new Exorcist film. That was fucking terrible. So there's my 2 cents.
Mm. Yeah,
Rich, do you watch a lot of movies? Because I never hear.
Really.
Yeah, you don't talk about any of them. Like, what are your top 3 movies? Do you have them?
I would say Joker, 7, Silence of the Lambs.
Jesus, serial killer shit.
Yeah, I like dark stuff. I don't like
Put in the fucking basket. Was she a big fat person?
I don't like horror like the boo kind of like scream horror. That's not my thing. I like psychological thrillers.
Dude, 7 is coming out in 4K. I'm so fucking excited.
Oh, I'll get that. Yeah.
Well, and look at it this way, Phil. Whenever you think you're bigger than Boogie 298, like, oh, I just got Hulk Hogan. Boogie got an LA 10, so there you go, Phil.
I will say, Phil, each person in this chat, I don't think any of us live streamed on Thanksgiving. We spent it with our family and friends knowing.
We live stream on Thanksgiving. I spent it with the family, but after family was done, we live streamed.
Oh, yeah, we did. And also, I'm in Canada, so.
You're in Canada, so you don't have Thanksgiving, and I got done with my family and I streamed.
Check from this podcast is coming in.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Got some hookers and booze and cocaine. There you guys.
It's funny. That was all bleeped. I knew exactly what he said. Hookers, blow, and cocaine.
Wait, they bleeped that?
I find it really interesting that Wings is talking about his second birth, but Jesus Christ, Boogie, he's like teacher's pet or something like that. You see the comments. Oh, Wings is such a good guy. Wings, oh wow, he just seems like a normal person. What is with this?
Yeah, Wings.
That's because they normally see me playing Call of Duty, and I've always said,
you're a suck off.
You're a suck off. What?
You're sucking off the audience.
I mean, I'm the only person here that said I wanted to kick our balls.
Who wanted his ball slapped? What happened?
Really? No, I think I might have said that.
Jordan, let me ask you a question though.
What's up?
I seen a video somebody tweeted at me, and I thought instead of watching, I would just ask you: did you call me an incel on your live stream?
110%.
Really?
Break that down, please, for me.
Boogie honestly looks and sounds like a failed televangelist who decided to settle for a house in Alabama. I don't think so. I think of like Peter Popoff's Miracle Water that I want in my ass.
Spent 200K on hookers. How can you even sell it?
How do you own a mirror? I suspect you might not, but I mean, like, come on, at least I got my hair.
Here, Boogie. If you took away all the money sexes you've had in your life, and you just included like your wife and your current girlfriend, my body count's higher than yours.
I was broke till I was 34. What's your body count?
12.
12?
Right, well,
what was your body count minus hookers? You remember it?
Mine was 7. Yeah.
Ban anybody who see me thrusting. Oh my God.
Ban Amber Heard's turd, please.
Mine was 7. It's currently 8 unless you count all that nonsense,
How many with hookers?
Oh, I stopped counting.
Oh.
I'm not happy about it, but that's how I just stopped counting.
You stopped counting?
What the fuck, dude?
Did you count them for a while?
I'm telling you, there's a ghost here. Did you guys see the camera just shake like big time on my side?
I know I didn't see it because my
ghost. There's a fucking ghost. All of a sudden, my table just randomly just shook, like violently, not lightly.
If your
someone go look at the replay of this and let me know. Like 1 minute ago.
If your butthole gets tickled, you're in a world of trouble.
Wow.
I'm gonna tickle your butthole with my tongue.
I think those
Yes.
Dude,
you ever been with a hooker? I don't know. Maybe you can't say this because you're married, but have you ever been with? Never.
Too many women out there willing to give it away for free to pay for it.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Never, not once.
Not once.
Didn't you want LA 10?
Nah.
You're a big star.
See, here's the issue with me, right? Like, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and like, do I think like some like Hollywood actress is good looking? Sure, but that's not what my body desires. I kind of have a type.
This body, listen.
My type is corn-fed, brown.
Corn-fed.
Was he talking about a fucking animal or a woman? I like corn-fed.
I like my women corn-fed.
I need a farm 10.
Brown hair, curly hair, voluptuous.
Bumpkin.
That's you know like that's my type. That's what I go for.
Bumpkin.
I'll tell you what I learned more than anything through that experience, other than to keep your money. I learned that some of the most physically attractive people.
Let me just say, like, I feel like they could find somebody to go in between these two guys that would really help the podcast.
Yeah, like me, but it'll never happen.
Well, yeah, I think you'd be way better in the middle, but
listen, you'd be way better than
you'd be way better in the middle. The three of you could fuck, and I'd pay.
What? Listen, I gotta piss on that note. Listen, pay me to fuck and let's
go. Like Tommy's okay, and I'm not shitting on him here, but it's like every time he talks, he's just some nonsense.
Shit on me.
I'm gonna shit on Rich's vagina. Hey guys, not a fan of Tommy. Hey, he's just like, he's got nothing to add to the conversations. He's not interesting to me yet. I know the problem is they didn't put up a backstory of Tommy is. I don't know who the fuck he is. Who the fuck is he? He doesn't add much to it. He just sits there and goes, it's like, okay, we get it. You're supposed to be the middle guy, but yep. Do you know why your table shook, Julia? No. Guys, I swear to God, I was just sitting here and it just like moved like this. Look on cam, watch. See that? So somebody tell me if it randomly... The cat didn't jump up. I'm telling you. I don't know if you guys heard last stream, but I was like half asleep at 6 a.m. the other night. And I heard a woman scream out in the living room. And it wasn't just like a little like, It was like I can't even describe what it was. It was like a woman just going like, like just weird. And I went back to sleep because I'm not dealing with this right now. And the cat was right next to me and she like looked outside the room like somebody was there. That's the worst. When my cat reacts to things that I hear, it scares the shit out of me because I'm like, the fuck is there? You sure it wasn't a coyote? No. It was inside the living room. You could feel it. It's a ghost of your diabetic roommate's foot. Where'd you get that Resident Evil 2 shirt? Let me show you it. Let me show you the shirt. Check out this shirt. There. Look at that. It is so fucking cool, guys. It's, I think gutter grabs, gutter or something. Let me look it up. There's the one sleeve. There's the other sleeve. I think it has something on the back too, no? Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I'm just a jackass. But I got it from a website called Gutter Garbs. So GUTTERGARBS. Gutter. Let me just post it in the chat. Fuck it. Right there. It was a limited time thing. They do these like super fucking limited run t-shirts. So you kind of have to follow them. So I suggest to go to the website, sign up to the newsletter. They'll send you an email and be like, hey, in 4 hours, this is going on sale for 20 hours only. So when I saw these shirts, had to fucking get them. I also just got It Follows, a hoodie, long sleeve, and a t-shirt from them. That's one of my favorite companies because I know a lot of people are always like, where'd you get the shirts? That's one of the sites. A man of science with an ass. Yeah, I've put on about 5 pounds over the last 2 months because I got into Christmas crack. If you don't know what that is, I'm not kidding. I actually put 5 pounds on. Look at my breasts. It's this fucking candy that you can make with crackers, brown sugar, and chocolate chips and butter. You basically melt the butter with the sugar in it, pour it over the fucking crackers on a sheet, and then put chocolate chips on top and put it in the freezer and let it harden. Jay, how much do you weigh? I don't know, like 200 probably. Sounds like diabetes? Absolutely, man. Oh, I had that. I bet you a lot of people had Christmas crack, JD gamers. It's so fucking addictive. And let me harden. I'll harden you. I have to admit, though, like, the last, 4 months of eating that I've done is fucking... I must be depressed as fuck, because I'm eating, terrible stuff. You still in Ontario? Yes, Corey, I am. Listen, ban food in the chat, please. Peppermint bark. Oh, yeah, the peppermint version's probably amazing, too. Yeah, so in the spring and the summer, I'm going to have to start biking again to shed, 20 pounds, because I put 20 pounds on. You don't sound like Ontario. I like brownie brittle. Oh, yeah, brownie brittle is fucking addictive, too. Jay, shave your beard. Toy, why?
Listen, I had to get coffee.
I don't eat a lot of fast food. No. The problem is when I eat something that's, bad for you, I eat a lot of it. Like Rich's ass.
And then you shit a lot.
You know what? The number one thing Rich and I message about is how much we shit.
Oh, I do that with Intro Guy, too, and I send him farts. He sends me farts, because that's what normal 42-year-old men do.
Dude, you know how you told the story of, you used to wake up at, 4 in the morning and eat, fucking breadsticks with butter?
Yes.
Was that, a mental thing where you just, fucking were addicted to it?
Yes.
Do you do that with, I don't know, cookies or anything else that's around?
I can. Yeah.
And do you do you sometimes...
I don't really fuck with sweets, though.
Yeah, that's what's weird, about you. You're like, yeah, I'm eating healthy now. But I never hear you say, oh, I'm eating, cake or a brownie or chocolate. You don't eat that shit.
No. I honestly don't. When I was at my fattest, everyone's like, oh, I bet he goes to McDonald's every day. I'm like, no, I don't. I mean, I ate pizza.
So what the fuck were you eating that was terrible? Just tons of...
Dude, calories are calories are calories. Doesn't mean you could have a 2,000 calorie salad. It's still 2,000 calories, depending on what you have on. You know what I mean?
True, you're right.
You got to be in a deficit. You could have a donut and be in a calorie deficit and lose weight. You know, obviously there's things that are healthier for you in certain foods, and salad would be healthier for you. But if you're still having too many calories because you're putting 40 gallons of dressing on the salad, you're putting 40 gallons of dressing on it, and it's too many calories. So, listen.
Yeah, those fully loaded salads are fucking bad for you, somebody said.
Listen, I'm going to fully load your ass. Let's go. And it doesn't play. Of course it doesn't play.
Are some of the ugliest inside I've ever seen, right? Not everybody has the advantage of being both ugly on the outside and inside like me, right? But a lot of these people I met through that hobby, they were just the most self-centered, narcissistic, and that's coming from me. Self-centered, narcissistic, hate.
Is it true that ectoplasm can be extracted from Pelosi's ancient areolas? Oh, God, I need that glowing substance to finish. Listen. She has giant breasts for an old lady.
Who?
Hateful.
Nancy Pelosi has cannons.
Bigoted, racist monsters, man.
You're dealing with people that gave up, Boogie, though. They gave up. They gave up on,
Sorry, is he talking about magic?
He's talking about hookers.
Oh.
how vain and vapid they are. Creamy poppy seed chicken Caesar salad for me. Well, yeah, there you go, man. I mean, yeah, okay, even if the chicken's grilled, if there's a reasonable amount of croutons, is not the end of the world. But the dressing is like, you might as well just drink Crisco.
So they gave up on life. That's the girls' version of giving up. They just tapped out. Fuck this shit. I need the money.
I got some questions for you. First off, at what point in your life did you start realizing that you needed like fashion tips? Because you used to have this like goatee thing that was fucking terrible. Like, did your
Wings? I love Wings. Wings, I know you think I'm manipulative, but dude, if this podcast falls through, come on my live streams. I will pay you to come on my live.
Wait. What does Wings think of you?
He said what did he say? I'm a manipulative. Something to do with like the quartering fight. I don't know if he doesn't understand like what happened with the whole thing. I don't know what I manipulated with that. It was very confusing when he said it because but then again he said digital melanin, so maybe he meant a different word. And the bariatric pressure. So,
Jesus Christ.
He's a smart dude, but he's just like that's one way he's like Phil, or he uses the wrong words. Well, no, actually Phil overpronounces words to try to sound intelligent, like Twitter. Listen.
Mutahar.
And then now he refers to May 1st as the accident because he tripped over a cable in his room and started stroking his stick. The accident. How is it an accident? Oh my God. My penis.
Ban melanin in the chat, please.
Ban digital melanin.
First wife comes to you and be like, yo, you got to stop this. Grow the full beard.
No one ever did. Because, okay, so here's always been my thought process when it comes to personal grooming. And you prove me wrong, boys, okay? No one's going to look at me and be like, oh, he's all together except that goatee, right? Like, that's the one bad thing. If you can look over the morbid obesity, the giant forehead, the brash attitude, the idiocy, if you can look past all that, you're not going to stop at the goatee. You're going to look past it, right?
Hey, Wings, your beard sucks too. I mean, let's.
That was pretty good. Bad anybody who says my beard sucks.
Be honest, you have terrible beard. What are you jumping on his goatee for?
I mean, my beard's great right now.
Your beard. So when's the last time you went?
Horse brand seltzer, fermented for peak flavor. Fermented, oh dear God. Listen. Go drink Amaranth's vaginal beer.
And had it trimmed.
Oh, I'd trim.
The fact that that's really a thing is horrifying.
I mean, I've been 3 weeks and I gotta go. When was the last time you had yours trimmed?
I mean, my girlfriend trimmed mine last week and needs to get trimmed again.
Girlfriend, do you get it professionally done?
No, you don't.
You look sharp.
Don't spend that money. I might go somewhere else. I bet it goes food or medicine. Do that shit yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I shave my own head. It's just easier. I got that thing that like has like 6 different like blade. It's like the thing you use like here, but it's meant for your dome. And it's so easy. Even if I had hair, I would just fucking do that anyway. It's easier. I ain't going to fucking barber.
But I was like, I don't consider Boogie an ugly person. Like, he calls himself ugly all the time. Like, maybe when his teeth were all like snaggle-toothed and like that.
That was funny.
And he had like the beard. But like right now, Boogie's a good-looking guy. He's just fat.
Oh, you coming on to me?
And I was going to ask, like, Boogie, do you like do you put yourself around people that you're naturally better looking than to make yourself feel better?
That's good. Wings is fucking. He's like a serial killer with his words sometimes, hey? He's like,
Wings is charismatic, dude. Wings.
Yeah, did you hear him? He's like, you're pretty good looking. So do you put yourself around people to feel better? Holy shit.
Wings is gangster, man. People underestimate Wings' nipples.
Hard.
Because it ain't hard when your hobby is Mad at the Gathering. It's real easy to find some people that don't look as good as you. It's pretty easy.
God damn, I'm the best looking motherfucker in this room.
Oh yeah, but like if Boogie went to a Magic the Gathering room, he's a stud. Have you ever been to one of these places, Tommy? You ever went to like one of those gaming rooms?
And he's got YouTube cred too, so he's gonna get.
No, I'm just being serious. Like the first thing that hits you is when you open the door.
The smell.
There's a smell.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a story. So my roommate and I,
breaking news, Jay has a story.
I had to push his wheelchair because of his diabetes, but that's not true either. He lost his leg on the way there from diabetes. But
yeah, he threw it out the window.
we went into the magic store that's in town here, and they were like, yeah, we do events. And they're like, there's one going on right now. Go to the back room. And we went in there, and we were like, yeah, we can't go in there. We're not going in there. No. And it was just exactly what he said. We opened the door, and it was like, yep, I can't go in this room. And the smell was just like probably what it smells like to go to Boogie's house.
What I don't understand is, like, you're going to like, you can't shower for the one day you're going out in
No,
public?
these people do not fucking shower. They do not shower whatsoever.
That's what I don't get. Like
there's people who just don't shower, who just don't know what it is. They're like, meh.
Dude, I don't. That's disgusting.
I used to shower twice a day at my fucking lunacy height. I'd be like clean as a whistle. Now I shower once a day.
So I could pour Mountain Dew on your ass crack and drink it, and it'd be good?
That's a different story. Yes. Actually, yeah, I always make sure my ass is clean in case it's going to be eaten.
Yeah, well, there you go. You never know when those accidental ass eatings will happen.
Well, it happened to me twice. All of a sudden, my ass was being eaten by a girl, and I was like, "Thank God I cleaned that ass."
Imagine you farted in her mouth.
I've only farted once during sex. A girl gave me a hand job, and as I came, I farted. and we both laughed. Like, it was so funny. We laughed.
Oh my God.
Getting a hand job. She's sitting in front of me, and all of a sudden I was like, I'm going, and then all of a sudden huge fart as I'm going. Listen, I'm going to fart on you as I come when I see you.
Oh my God, that's the best shit I ever heard, man. All right, I'm gonna have to end the streak because I have to clean for downstairs because it's getting deep clean tomorrow. That's gonna be a project. Thank you guys for coming through. Thank you for
listen. Come on a girl's breast and fart.
Oh, you came on her breast too?
Oh, I came all over her as I farted.
Oh my God! Oh, so you were shooting ropes while farting?
Yeah, her name was Natalie. Her name was Natalie.
You were shooting ropes on her breasts while farting. Bless you.
Yep. That's the end of the stream, boys.
All right, guys. What a way to end the stream. Thank you so much for tonight. We've been over 1,000 people consistently, like with the past like 4 or 5 streams, which is crazy good. So have a great evening, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with content and, yes, another live stream that I'll be more awake for. Have a good one.
Love you guys.
Love my ass.
Fuck me. I'm going to fuck.